Hey, this is CJ Couch. Welcome to Couch Talk.
Couch. C. Cow. Cow.
I always put my pen.
C-O.
Oh, keep spelling, mister.
C-O-U-C-H.
Correct.
I am the smartest man alive!
All right, everybody, here we go. It is Friday, December the 28th, 2018, and it is a little late. It is 10:29 p.m. as I am recording this intro, and I still have yet to record the outro. So pretty much only you audio people will be getting this on Friday evening. All you hardcore motherfuckers will be listening Friday night. I love you so much for the Couch Talk cult, but for everybody else who is normal and going to be listening to this, hope you're having a great weekend, end of year 2019. I'm going to be putting up an episode that I thought was the best of the year. I do not know which one I'm going to do yet, and honestly, I haven't even thought about it till right now, so this is the first time I've considered doing that, but I am going to do it, so we'll figure that one out. What an episode episode number 293 was. It is the fourth installment of the Tinder Files, and the woman who came on, her name is Teesh, T-E-E-S-H, and it was so much fun. She worked at a weed dispensary, so she got to answer all of my questions that were very specific, a lot of things that I did not know about. It was really cool to actually get legitimate answers and not have some stoned motherfucker just telling you what they think the answer is. It was really good. She was open to talk about anything. She pretty much admitted to being a sex addict, which is pretty hilarious. I love that dynamic of somebody who's like addicted to sex and like that's all they want to do. I think that's fucking hilarious. But I really enjoyed it, Tish. You were a great guest. Thank you so much for coming on. And if you would like to support the show, please go to patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk. And you can also follow me on Instagram. It is at CJ Couch Talk. And if you have any questions, comments, insults, or would like to be a guest, the email is cjcouchtalk@gmail.com. Shout out Bluff God. Shout out Bluff God for giving me this instrumental for using. And let's just hop straight into episode 293, Tinder Files number 4 with
All right, everybody,
Tish.
here we go. It is Friday evening, December the 28th, 2018. I have not gotten my dates right at all since before Christmas, really. And it is the Tinder Files number 4, everybody. And I have Miss Teesh, T-E-E-S-H.
Yep.
How we doing?
I am comfortable. Good.
Is it? It's comfy in here, right?
It's really, really comfy.
So things have changed. The people on YouTube can't see it. They only are seeing one angle of this room. But I have a new bed. And it's over there. And this all makes sense now. It's very nice. But before, there was a bed on the floor that was bigger.
Okay.
Came out to about the middle of that brown leaf-looking thing. And the camera was over there. So when you walked in, there's a bed on the ground with a camera pointed this way.
Ooh.
Very strange, but you know what? It was, we got through it.
Yeah.
And here we are now. Shout out a client of mine for giving me this brand new free bed.
Very, very kind of them.
You are from where?
So
Because your phone number says Connecticut.
yeah,
But you said no.
my license plate says Pennsylvania, but that's also not exactly
Yeah, I saw
right
that as well.
Yeah, right. Chronologically, I was born in Miami,
Okay.
but then like immediately moved to New York. Don't
Okay,
remember,
Jesus.
I think the Bronx. And then
Ooh,
at
the
4,
Bronx.
came back to Florida with my mom. And then from there, like a little bit around like the Palm Beach area. That's where I guess I kind of consider where I'm from.
Okay.
Because I was there like from like 4, so preschool to about like the first third of 8th grade. So that's like that's like the formational years, you know? Oh.
For sure, though.
Yeah. And
That's
then
like when you think about you like growing up, that's exactly what I think of.
exactly.
For me, at least.
And then it was, oh God, I don't even know. There was like a bunch of things on and off. New York again, Connecticut, hence the phone number that I haven't changed since I moved.
Why are you moving so much?
You know, my family's huge. There's a lot of us everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We're Jamaican, and when we leave, and we go far.
Okay.
And then we
plan
plant
Is that
our
a Jamaican
seed.
thing? Go big or go home?
I think it's a Caribbean thing in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see huge families in the Caribbean. So
Yeah. So are your parents together?
no. I am the last of 5.
Okay, I was just about to ask. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're the young little baby.
Mm-hmm.
So
On my mom's side, at least.
are you an aunt already?
Oh, I am an aunt.
And
See,
do you say aunt or aunt? Do you like to be called auntie or auntie?
I like to be
or
called.
just Teesh?
They
Tish?
call me Auntie T.
Auntie T?
Or TT.
TT?
Whichever one works out.
Okay, I like TT.
Each of my siblings actually have 3 kids exactly. So there's
Holy
12.
shit.
Yeah,
You have
exactly.
12 kids. You basically, that's 12 Christmas presents.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
Yeah, fuck that,
I don't
right?
know if it's luckily or unluckily. I'm not talking to one of them. So
Nice.
3 down.
That's smart. You should do that every Christmas, is knock one of them off of like who you're talking to
Working
and you're
on
cool
it.
with. Yeah,
There's
because you can figure it out, you know.
someone's next. So,
Like, how old are they?
so here's this crappy
Youngest
thing
to
about
oldest.
me is I really don't know my siblings' ages, and I don't think we each know each other's ages. But I'm
That's
gonna ballpark
ridiculous.
them. I know we're all really terrible. We all barely keep in contact. So I am 24.
Mm-hmm.
I am the youngest. Then above me would be my brother, who I'm closest in age with, and he is in his early 30s now.
Okay.
So there's like a decent gap
Yeah.
between me and the nearest
So
one.
what's y'all's common thread? Like, how are y'all?
My mother.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we all have different fathers actually, which I think makes a lot of sense now that
BDs.
I am the way that I am. My mom had a thing for cops, and Jamaican cops are
For
bastards.
cops.
Oh, she loves cops.
The police.
Yeah, well, I would assume so because all of our fathers
Why
were
is that
or are cops.
Am I stepping out of bounds to say that that's such a thing for women and not really men? Like, men aren't into like a woman's certain thing. I mean,
think
they're
so.
like into like feet or something.
Yeah.
But like, women are like, I like firefighters. I like cops. I fuck dudes on deployment, like Navy guys. That's like what they all say.
I think it's just because most of those professions come with the uniform that we all can
unis.
recognize, and like there's always a sexy version, and usually like really fits always nice, you know.
Yeah.
Always good.
I think you either have to be fit as fuck or skinny. That's the only two. And when you're skinny, it can't be universal. But then there are certain girls that don't like guys that are big. It's weird. You know what I mean?
I guess
it. I mean, there's a spectrum, so I guess that's everything. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I feel like me, if I was to be big, wouldn't that be so weird?
That would be weird.
That would look so weird.
Well, because the one thing you can't
long.
really make big is your head. And I feel like your head has to be in proportion with your body.
Yes.
So if you got really big and your head didn't change.
That's so funny. I love seeing people with like my head on just like a freaking huge body, dude.
It's so funny. It reminds me of anime so much.
Do you think we can go the rest of this without cussing?
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
I don't think we can either.
I do not think so. Fuck is kind of my favorite word.
Yeah,
and I've been
know.
abstaining, but it's going to start coming out soon for sure.
So I do solo episodes, and I'll I'll be like, all right, I'm cussing way too much. I'm not going to cuss. And literally like because I'm not like reading something. I'm just going, you know?
Yeah.
So when you're just free flowing, like, you cuss so much and you don't even know. Like, that's one thing about, like, people have always cussed, you know, but with our generation comes the acceptance that, like, you can be extremely intelligent and cuss. That's like,
Yes.
that was not a thing before. That's always been the thing. Like, oh, use your vocabulary, use your, you know,
And
it's
now
like,
it's
that's
like,
part of my vocabulary.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah.
This one word does everything, so why would I not use it?
It feels good.
It's so nice.
You know, I think do you have like an addictive personality?
To one thing in my life so far. I guess 2 if we want to count weed.
So what's the other thing?
3. Damn. Okay. So
what
yes.
are you addicted to?
No. I guess the like literal definition of an addiction. I haven't like put myself in any precarious situations to obtain things that I was looking for. So I guess no. But
you were
things
looking.
that I think that I like too much would probably be Xanax. I like Xanax a lot.
Yeah, I went through that stage too.
Love it. Can't remember like 2 months of my life when I was at UM.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
And so now I know, like, I put myself in check. I don't buy them, you know, if they're around. Yeah. But I don't. I'm like making a conscious effort to not buy them. I probably like sex a little too much. I mean, I don't think so, but by like probably like regular standards, probably too much.
Nah, because if you just like, if I said the same thing, it would just be cool.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I guess. I don't know. I think about it a lot. Yeah,
everybody does.
And that's what I keep telling people, but they don't want to listen.
I honestly do think you can hit a threshold of like sex
is taking over things.
Where like I think maybe it's a male thing because it is like it's fucked up. It is. It's like a domination thing. Like you're gonna go dominate and fuck all these girls, you know. I think if you're a normal person, there is a point where you're like, okay, I fucked a lot of girls, and like, why am I going to just keep trying to do? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I feel like that happens
it's a weird
on
thing.
The other side as well, for sure.
But
for sure.
I think with guys, it's like you go through this thing where you're like, I gotta fuck as many girls as I can. Like, I'm single, I'm young, it's what I'm supposed to be doing. It's what every old person tells you. And with girls, I think they start fucking a bunch of dudes once they get a little bit older. There's definitely some girls who are just like fucking from the gate. They're like, I know exactly what I want. It's dick. I get that.
From the gate.
The majority of girls are like, I had a boyfriend and then waited until I was 18 to lose my virginity, and now I'm like 27.
Yeah.
And I'm just fucking everybody at the bar.
Yeah.
It's a lot of girls.
I definitely. It's
a lot of guys too. I'm not being sexist. Please don't scare me. Please don't cancel me.
Hey.
Hashtag me too. I'm sorry.
Hashtag
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hashtag I'm sorry.
I shouldn't be talking about this.
Pass.
It's inappropriate.
Pass. So, how about them Celtics? Did you watch their game the other night? Oh my God. So I use that as a segue because in middle school, and God damn, I hope somehow you see this because you have influenced my whole motherfucking life.
Who is it?
We were
don't say the last name, but say the first name.
Shaquille and Brandon.
Whoa. There's no way the last name starts with an R.
Wait, it does, but there's no way that you
Batman
know that.
and
No.
Oh my God.
No, it's not.
Okay, here.
Oh my God. That would have been really
Wow,
weird because they're way in a different
Yo, shout out Shaquille. I love you. She was so cool. So, I'm sorry I interrupted. I got a comment on YouTube that like I'm terrible and I was interrupting too much. And I was like, it's fine. So I remember Shaquille was the first person I saw. You know when you're leaning back in your chair and it's like, you're going to fall one day and like no one ever falls? She did. And it was fucking hilarious.
You remembered her.
Oh, yeah. It was second grade.
For the rest of...
Miss Henderson's class.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah, we're talking about it on Couch Talk. So people don't forget. So anyways, you're
Hashtag
Shaquille and Brandon.
never forget. Yeah, so these two dudes...
Oh, Shaquille's a man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
a dude.
mine's a woman.
A dude. Oh, I.
Okay, we could have just gotten
ascertained, you know. So actually, there's two Shaquilles in this because we were playing 7 Minutes in Heaven, and because we had a half day, and when we had half days, we would go to this one girl's house and play like dumb fucking games.
So you hooked up with two Shaquilles? That's like one Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh no, I didn't hook up with both of them. It's just I was in the room with one of them for our 7 minutes, and we were awkwardly sitting on the bed and talking about nothing for like 6 whole minutes.
He just didn't pull the trigger.
And then he looks at me and he goes, "Yeah, so like if I don't do anything, like my friends are gonna think I'm a bitch." And I was like, "Yeah, probably." Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah." So he's like leaning in to kiss me, and the door flies open, and Brandon and Shaquille are fallen. Ooh. And then so we just freeze and look at them, and they both get up and like dust themselves off and look around and look at each other and go, "So how about them Celtics? They're looking real good.
Nice.
And then walk out of the room. So now I say that to segue all the fucking
That's
time.
fucking funny.
All the time.
And it worked too, because
It
Celtics
works.
been on TV recently.
They really have.
Yeah.
I actually accidentally saw a game last night.
I have been the most disinterested in sports than I've ever been in the year 2018.
I've definitely been disinterested in all the ones I usually care about.
What are those?
Well, like I usually am a really big like NBA fan,
Okay.
Celtics fan actually.
Okay.
But this year I just really haven't given a shit.
That's
I'm
fine.
still a college football fan, but I'm obviously not as rowdy as I used
College
to
football's
be.
whack.
It's
Honestly,
getting there because like I
it's
don't know
over.
anyone anymore, so it's not fun.
Exactly.
There used to be like oh hey, I saw that guy in
Mhm.
Bio 101, obviously.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, for sure. He was a senior.
you know what I'm saying, and he's.
Yeah.
You know, and there he is doing a thing with a ball.
Scoring a touchdown.
I'm excited.
Blocking a punt. He might be kicking a field goal even. Those guys,
Exciting.
there's like a lot of people on the team.
There's a lot of them.
Mhm.
My freshman year was filled with a decent amount of them, always entertaining.
You went to the University of Miami.
I did.
How was that?
Go Canes. It was really lit. No, that sounds really whack. I really had a good time.
It was LIT.
Yeah, I didn't. When I toured, I was not about it, but that's because I had my sights set on somewhere else.
Where were you thinking?
Fucking High Point University in North Carolina.
What is High Point University?
It's just like a little liberal arts, I guess, and it's just really nice. Like everything's new and fancy,
Hey, man.
and like the dorms are awesome, and they have like a steakhouse
And they
on
have
campus.
Bagels, like just whenever.
Exactly.
You can literally just get a fucking
And
bagel.
so they charmed the pants off of me, you know? And then the acceptance letters came, and then like the financial aid letters came, and Miami actually gave me money. So
Nice.
da-da-da. But now I couldn't imagine myself going anywhere else. Like I met some really amazing people, lifelong homies.
Did you do a fucking? I just got so stoned right there. I'm sorry. Oh, sorority. Did you do a sorority? Pound it.
I was in a co-ed business fraternity,
Whoa, what's that?
AK Psi. It's like, I guess it's considered an academic.
That sounds like the
Like-
Scientology
Yeah.
of fraternities and sororities.
Sort of
Greek
is,
life.
except like
It's like Roman. It's not Greek.
it's like people who kind of wanted to do Greek but didn't want to go full Greek. But I guess I can't really say that either, because half of our members were also like
Oh, they were two-timers.
pan hell as well. Like they were,
They were
because
two-timers.
we didn't really like overlap. It didn't really matter. But like
What'd y'all do?
being co-ed was nice. I mean, we did the normal things. We had chapters. We argued about shit. We had formals.
Did you get
We
hazed?
got drunk together. No, there was no hazing. With
You had to, like,
we
Get
don't.
face fucked or anything.
That is fucking weird. And best believe if anyone ever attempted to face fuck me.
See?
Oh my god.
See?
Hell no. That is not happening.
But did you really think I was serious?
No.
Okay, damn. I'm trying to get like good at being able to
Getting-
like think people like make people think I'm serious.
Did you get face fucked?
I don't, you know?
Like came out of nowhere too. I was like,
Yeah,
oh shit.
exactly.
Didn't you? I like had to think
Because-
about it. I was like,
because,
did
to be honest with
did I
you,
get a
the
face
way
fuck?
you said you didn't get hazed made me think you
That I got hazed. Yeah. No. I
You had to, like,
guess
step on glass.
I got like intellectually hazed. Like we
Ooh.
had to take quizzes.
Did you have a
Ooh.
nickname?
Actually, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I was a shitty little, and I never made my big a paddle. I'm sorry, Jordan. So
What's a paddle for?
It's just like a tradition. So traditionally, the paddle you would decorate for your big, they would then use to paddle you.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't do that shit. So
Yeah, that's
it's
ridiculous,
just
yeah.
decor, you know, like really fancy.
Isn't
You
it
put up
crazy
on your
how
wall.
it just changed? Like everyone was like, "This is dumb," and it stopped.
Not everyone.
Yeah, for sure. People still get in trouble, but like, it's just they get. You know what I mean? It's over now. But it's like, it's so weird how like just the generational thing of like, because I'm 26, so like we're right there.
Okay, yeah.
The way that like we think, even the difference between like a 30-year-old with like pranks and stuff, when you see like the Jackass guys, even though they're like 35, I would say people like 35 and up, they have this like thing where if it happened to me, then it's the rite of passage. We just make it happen. Like, it's no big deal. Pranks, we just fuck with each other.
Yes.
Like, me and my friends did not fuck with each other. Like, you're not shaving my head.
Oh.
You're not punching me in the face.
Instant fight. Like, instant fight.
That shit
we're
didn't
not
happen.
friends anymore. I mean, like, we did pranks, but they were things like put saran wrap on the toilet seat.
Right.
So when you sit down, you pee on yourself. Ha.
Or people, go ahead. I forgot. It'll come back.
Put a rubber band on the kitchen sink hose. So when they turn it on, it comes out and sprays them in the face.
Right.
Like, really not harmless for some people, because my black friends would be really pissed about that if it got in their hair. But it would not be happy. So I know that I have to pick and choose who I do what to.
But like with like
really harmless shit. Like
whipping dicks out and stuff, that's not a thing.
That's not a prank.
But that's a thing.
That's assault.
That's me and my friends. I have friends who like are legit. Like, we have done so much stuff together. Like, we have been great friends forever. Yeah. We've gone through it. I've never seen any of their dicks.
And that's totally for
okay. Us, that's normal. Yeah. For older people, it was totally normal to have this one guy who whips his dick out. Like, what?
And you just see it. And now you just know what his
and he's walking around naked. And it's hilarious.
Now that culture, that still exists in modern day frats. That's a thing.
In what?
Modern day fraternities.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
a fucking thing. Oh yeah. That's it's just passed down.
I know. I want to join one so bad.
Oh my god. If I had to place you at one in tell me if I'm right in the comments.
High five.
If anyone knows. Now let's see. Let me get a good look at you. Definitely not.
What fraternity?
You're not a pike. You're not a fucking pike.
Pikey.
And that's good. You're not. Oh my god. Wait. Have you seen Snatch?
I have seen Snatch.
That's my favorite movie in the whole world. I've seen it like 30 times. I watched it again on Christmas and yesterday.
My best friend, his name's Casey Studd. Still, it's his favorite movie.
It's my favorite movie.
He's single.
So am I.
I'll hook you guys up. He's
my
cool.
god. Really?
Mm-hmm.
What does he look like?
Can't tell you.
Is he handsome?
He's fucking really tall, but not like weird. You know what I mean?
What
He's like 6'2", 6'3".
What's his favorite sea mammal? Do you know?
Probably a dolphin.
Used to be mine, and then I found out that they gang rape.
That's why it's his favorite.
Oh, well, opposites do attract. So.
Yeah. Maybe it'll work.
There's some potential. Yeah. I do tend
he's
to
a
like
total
real
sweetheart.
shitty people.
Like, legitimately, I'm an only child.
Yeah.
If I had a relative, I would say, that's your man. And I wouldn't say that about any of my friends.
Oh, that's really
He's the only one.
Nice. It's just
except for like other ones, but like that are living here and could court my relative.
As far as dating goes, I'm very non-traditional. So
NTAF.
So when people are like, oh my god, you should meet my friend, I always get very hesitant because I'm like, how much do you like this person? If it's a lot, maybe not.
Maybe you should just use him.
Oh,
he's cool. I'm just kidding.
What's his 401k looking? No, I'm kidding too.
Really well. He's at like 398.
Oh my god. Jesus, I don't even know what that means, but it
I
sounds
know,
great.
I made it up. It's really close to 401. It's almost complete.
Is that what a 401k is? You're just building up to 401.
Just 401,000.
I knew it.
It's a 401 point plan. He's on point 398.
He's like almost been.
No one knows what it is.
How old? No, I don't
just
think
put money into it. I don't have one.
I went to a seminar. Yeah, I'm currently unemployed.
My 401k is under my motherfucking mattress, dog. Yeah.
Mine is tied up in some things.
Tied up in some things.
In some things.
Construction.
Waste
management.
Etc.
Yeah. ETC. I'm in the
Dot.
ETC business.
Exactly.
Etc. I love people that say words wrong.
Etc.
Etc.
I hate when people say, crap, what's the thing? I even like wrote it into this freaking
You wrote it.
thing I'm writing because it pisses me off so much. Oh,
What are you writing? Things that piss me off?
no-
Volume 1?
I actually wrote that in middle school. Fun fact.
No way.
It wasn't called Things That Piss Me Off. It was called Shit That Makes Me Mad.
Volume 1?
It wasn't a volume 1 because I didn't make a volume 2,
It's like Jay-Z's albums.
but now I'm thinking of doing it. No, I'm writing a graphic novel, except I can't draw, so I'm just writing it, and then I need to find someone to draw it for me.
That kid can draw. That's from like 2015 too.
Yeah?
He's nasty. I'll show you his art.
Show me.
What's it about? Give me the rundown. The Couch Talk exclusive.
It's very layered and complicated. It's like long story short, I guess the gist is two girls meet. Turns out they've been linked together since before they were born, and
Ooh.
they needed to have met to
When does this take place? What time?
It's weird. It's like it's no time in existence. It's like I really like the building structure of like those old, like all brick sort of medieval look.
Yes.
But I also need a little bit of tech. Like I
Mhm.
need some motorcycles and some guns and shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it's just I'm putting it together. I'm doing my own thing.
That's fucking sick. So what made you want to do this? Have you always been into graphic novels?
I've always been into writing. I've started writing a novel
I love writing.
I love writing. I used to write poetry at first. Now I actually write rap like for fun to express myself.
Yeah.
But I've started writing a book like 6 or 7 times now, and I always scrap it. But it's been like the same idea that I just have kept refining over time. And then I started writing it as like an anime script because I'm obsessed with anime. I guess I'm a weeb. I don't
I'm not
know
into
if
it.
Oh
I never
my
got
god.
into it. I was always I only watched Nickelodeon
It's just
and ESPN as a kid. That
I
was it.
felt the exact same way until like
Said it before.
I was like 19, and
Ooh.
I had seen like everything on Netflix and HBO Go and Hulu and Amazon Prime. I'd seen it all.
What's the best one?
Hard to say. I actually have in true me fashion, I go above and fucking beyond. So I made a fucking Excel doc of everything I've seen at least 2 episodes of with my ranking and like synopsis and shit, and there's like over 200 on there. So
Wow.
my personal favorite is One Punch Man, but that's like more like modern. My favorite old school one would probably be like Golden Boy or Rurouni Kenshin or fucking Samurai Champloo. Like,
So let's get into television shows. It's the hot topic. You've seen them all, apparently.
I wouldn't say all of them, but I've seen like a lot of them, or at least one episode of a lot of them.
What are 4 shows, either on HBO Go or Netflix or Hulu, that people should watch? Whether it be True Detective or
Alright.
whether it be fucking whatever.
Got you.
You know what I mean? It
So,
could be anything.
We're talking about live action, real people.
Mhm.
All right. I guess, I mean, we were talking about this a little bit before, but Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Game of Thrones,
Obviously,
for sure.
obviously, that's up there. I also Black Mirror. If you haven't already seen it, you should really, really watch
you seen
it.
the trailer for it? The new one?
Have I?
Neither
Yes.
have I!
Wait, no.
I have it.
Okay, put it on.
Let's watch
I'm
it.
really excited.
Okay, we're good, but keep talking.
Okay.
So Black Mirror.
Black Mirror. So that's 2. You said 4, right?
Yeah.
Actually, on Amazon Prime, there's this show called Eureka.
So I don't have Amazon Prime. Should I get it?
I mean, it's really not worth it.
But it comes with your Amazon Prime.
Yeah. So if
So-
you already have it, then
I
like
don't.
for sure.
I don't
like
have Amazon
if you
Prime.
like order things a lot, it's totally worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I used to have it because I used to live on Amazon because I was lazy and I didn't have a car.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so I had Amazon Prime. But Eureka is actually, it's just really like heartwarming. And it's about this little town in the middle of nowhere.
Who's in it?
See, here's the thing. I'm terrible with name. Colin Ferguson, I believe his name.
Colin Ferguson? Where would I know
Ferguson.
him?
Let's IMDb.
IMDb. It's crazy how many
Colin
things he's going to be in.
Ferguson.
Okay, so here we go. Would you like to watch the trailer?
I would be honored to watch the trailer.
Okay, so what we're going to do is...
Bandersnatch.
I'm going to take this. Can you back up for me?
Oh, sure.
We're going to move the mic. Actually, I'll just move mine. Sorry.
Okay.
So I'll move my mic, turn it way up.
Oh.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, wow.
All these
YouTube
fucking
TV.
ads.
Watch like a fan.
It says like -1 second. It's so
no,
weird.
Makes no sense.
It's so fucking crazy.
Keep having these vivid dreams, like thinking weird things.
What sorts of things?
We're gonna be a hit factory, like Motown, but for computer games. You heard it here first.
Bandersnatch,
It's an adventure game?
based on the book. Jerome F. Davies was a genius.
See that bloke who went cuckoo and cut his wife's head off?
It's a
It's a
movie.
concept piece. Bit of madness is what you need.
He's off his meds.
Always a good sign.
I love the past with the future technology aesthetic.
Was the final score.
Cyberpunky, you know? When you wanna come.
It lets you see the bigger picture. Stefan, you're worrying me.
Who's stepping out of this?
Your fate has been dictated. You're not in control.
Holy.
Nice. So it's a movie.
Holy hell, that looks nice.
It does look good. I like how I have no idea what
it's
is.
about. Oh, fucking
I
A.
just trust
Yes.
them. You know what I mean? It's like,
I'm so
okay.
tired of having to turn off things halfway into it because if you watch the whole trailer now, you've watched the whole movie.
That's the biggest issue I've had with like everything. It makes me not want to go see it.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, okay, I get it.
Exactly.
You know, I trust them to make a great whatever.
Yeah.
They're so fucking good. It's ridiculous.
Exactly. Have you seen the trailer for Jordan Peele's new movie Us?
No, damn it! I got to turn it back on. I'm just gonna leave it on.
It looks.
Look how fast that turned on. That was cool.
I know that was you.
It was like, damn, I'm warmed up. Let's go.
He's with the shits, guys. He's with the shits.
I saw it like on my social media, you know what I
so
mean?
good.
But I did not watch it.
At first, I was really fucking pissed because I thought he was making a fucking ripoff of
What's it called?
The
Occurrence?
Strangers. It's just Us.
Us?
Hmm. I thought he was making a ripoff of The Strangers, but then
Great movie.
Well, amazing. I like loved it, so I was really pissed at first, but then I kept going, and it gets freaking amazing.
So here we go. We got another trailer, baby. It's this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going way up with that volume once again. I got 5 on it.
That's a classic right there.
I got more than 5.
Can I see the pen? Oh, wait, I have it.
What does I got 5 on it mean? It's about drugs.
It's not about drugs, it's a dope song. Don't do drugs.
Get in rhythm. There you go. There you go. Can't believe how big they've been.
You knew Gabe got a boat?
He's kidding, right?
He's not kidding.
Hey, I think it's vodka o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Jason?
Jason?
Where were you?
I didn't know if you were lost. Stick with me, and I'll keep you safe.
There's a family in our driveway.
It's probably the neighbors. But y'all scared of a family?
Hi, can I help you?
Zora, put your shoes on.
If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
What are you people?
It's us. They look exactly like us. They think like us. They know where we are. We need to move and keep moving. They won't
Right.
stop until they kill us.
Oh.
And we kill them.
Wow.
It's just
Fire.
I
He's just killing it.
I just didn't see it coming. You know, I remember him from fucking Mad TV.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Um,
jeez,
Yeah, I like being the same age because we probably watched all the same stuff. Like,
which is
it's
so convenient.
I was taking a pee the other day, and I honestly thought, "What's Amanda Bynes doing?"
Oh my God, have you seen her face?
No.
It's just like
Where's my
she's
phone?
really messed with it. She should have just left it alone.
I'm
It
so stoned. I keep losing all my stuff.
moving too quick for your own good. Would you like me to look up the photo
No.
of Amanda Bynes?
Oh yeah, yes, please. Actually, yes. I was
Yes,
like, I don't
yes,
want you
please.
to call my phone. No.
Oh, it's under you.
I keep sitting on it. They keep sending it.
Oh,
a thing,
wait,
like-
Colin Ferguson.
Oh yeah, Colin Ferguson. So
Here's
now we're
where we
back.
are.
We're back from Trailer City.
Yay!
Hey, very good. You said your short-term memory sucks.
Oh, it's
You're
terrible.
wrong. Even
Well,
though you just pulled up your phone. It's
I
fine.
already, yeah.
That's why we have technology.
So he was in the Vampire Diaries apparently.
Oh wow, I love that. I'm just kidding. Never seen it.
Because I Said So, that 2007 mother
Let me see
daughter
this man.
film.
This
He's
motherfucker.
just like a good-looking, handsome.
Oh yeah,
handsome
this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a real actor, just eye candy. I like it.
Yes.
for
So
him.
it's
So
him.
Colin Ferguson.
This is the whole cast.
If Colin, you ever want to come on the podcast, please let me know.
I'm pretty sure he has time.
Yeah, he's definitely listening.
Sally Richardson, Neil Grayston, Erica Sarah, Joe Morton. He's a guy.
Oh, Morton.
Jordan Hinson, Chris Gautier. Need I say more?
How many people are in this movie? Are we?
It's a show.
Oh, it's a show.
And
I like it.
it's a huge cast. It's like this town of the smartest people in the world, and they just like invent shit. Like the 7-year-olds are doing like calc and shit. Like fuck those
Holy
kids.
shit.
Yeah.
I love that. Though.
But there's like a government experiment based there, and pretty much he ends up like stumbling into it with his truant teen
So it's like Stranger Things.
daughter. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I still haven't watched that yet.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay.
It's good.
Oh, you mean it's good? Like, okay, gotcha.
It's good. Like you're not gonna like.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Like every
The
time
music's really good. In it.
every time I go to it, I'm just like, or I could watch, and then I end up watching something that I've seen a million times. Like since they put the Fridays on there, oh Jesus.
I'm hard to please. I love the Friday movies, all of them, but when it comes to like kid actors, I have a really short patience. Like, I can't do it. They're so good on that show. It's insane.
That like
legitimately good actors.
All right.
So it's
do
worth
it.
watching.
I'll do it.
Have you seen The Young Pope? Jude Law plays the Pope.
No, but I have heard of it.
HBO Go. Come on.
Yes.
It's the best.
I know. Since the internship ended in 20.
So yeah, you're an intern
16.
at HBO. What were you
So
doing?
it was like HBO. It was like campus agents. We were doing like events that were centered around HBO programming or something of that nature. So I was the agent for UM.
Oh
Sounds
wow.
like rain.
Yeah, I think it's the sprinkler. I got money on sprinkler, but I don't know. It seems like that's the thing about college that's so cool is like you'd have that instant foot in the door because of that.
It was I had to do a Skype interview for it, and
How'd you dress? How do you dress for Skype?
I just wear a dress and I put the camera up so you can't, and like a sweater. Call it a day.
Yes.
I also have big V's, so I just have to hide them.
Is it a problem?
It's a huge problem. Huge problem.
Is it weird when a guy is just all about the tits? How about this?
No.
A guy who's all about the ass and he ignores the tits. Would that be like, what's your deal?
I would just be confused. I'd be like, because I obviously have more of one than the other, I usually attract the type of person that prefers the one thing I have.
Right.
So I would be shocked if like an ass pan was like, I love your ass. And I'd be like, what? I don't understand.
I mean, it's definitely... Girl, you can have boobs like that and an ass that's good. It's
you
possible.
can have,
it
you
exists.
can have both.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I haven't even really seen. You know, we've been at one of those weird things where I haven't really been behind you at all. But
works out. Oh, so you haven't seen the back of my shirt yet?
No.
It's a really cool shirt.
No.
It's a really dope shirt.
It is a cool shirt. It looks like almost like a jersey.
It is a jersey shirt.
Boom! Yes.
It's a jersey shirt.
Who is it?
It's not, but it isn't a jersey shirt. It is a jersey shirt, but it's not. Oh, it's jersey shirt material. Okay, ready?
Jersey Shore. Oh, nice.
No,
Okay, so we got YouTube right there.
yeah,
Hey,
bam.
YouTube.
There it is.
Be humble, bitch. Be humble, bitch. Sit down. It's that Kendrick Lamar. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He is very good.
I just really like that visual of the people's heads on fire, and I like saying bitch.
Saying bitch.
Yeah, it's a fun word.
It is. What's your favorite cuss word to say
Fuck.
though? Fuck, for sure.
Fuck.
We were talking about something though. Mm-hmm. We were going somewhere.
We were. I feel like.
But like we were talking about how it would be weird if a guy was only about your ass
Yes.
and not into your tits at all.
Yes.
Has that ever?
I've been with guys who were like self-proclaimed ass guys who were like after like a couple weeks they're like, maybe I'm a tit guy and I've been wrong my whole life, and I'm like, maybe you just like whatever's in front of you, and that's how life works, you know. You don't have to get all technical.
Maybe that is how it works. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. It depends.
You just
I think it's situational.
exactly.
I think. Have you noticed guys more into ass in the past like 4 years?
No, because people that I know have always been into ass. Remember, I'm Jamaican.
Oh, so
The ass has
the ass is
always
like,
been king.
just like everything else that's cool. Black people had it first.
Exactly.
Mm.
I didn't want to say it, but I'm happy you said it. No, but yeah,
You can
no,
say it.
always been into ass. Always been into ass.
I have.
That's why I think I don't think that I have an ass, because I don't have a big ass. So I'm like, I don't have an ass. You know?
I think
that
I
makes
finally figured it out. Why I have so many black friends and I'm such a white person. I think it's because inherently
The cops. No one.
I've always loved ass. I like tits as well. Don't get me wrong. Honestly, I hate people who are literally say they're one or the other. It's like, how can
You like
even
both.
say that?
I
You know what
mean, like,
that's
who
ridiculous.
cannot like tits and who cannot like ass?
But I think white people who do well with black people, you're either an ass guy or you're not.
Or you're not.
I don't think it even has to do with black people and white people. I think
It's just
that
ass
most
guy or not.
black people might be ass people. So if you're ass people, you all just
see.
get along good.
I see.
You can go out and do the black and white combination. That's always killing, One black man, one white man. You guys go out. It's
Do what you get.
You
and
both look progressive.
You pull.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking pull.
Yeah.
You do.
Mhm.
I go out with like an Indian girl,
Oh,
a white
wow.
girl. We
Ooh, that's
another
scary.
black girl. It's
That's
it's
scary.
a power
That's
move.
scary.
It's
I can't. I would be so scared of y'all. I'd
It's
be
a
like, I
power
would be
move.
like, I can't
Oh
say
yeah,
anything.
no, we like run shit when We go out. We dance on tabletops.
Ooh.
We do things we shouldn't do.
Do you remember the first time you ever did something that you're like, I'm going to be that person that dances on a table? 'Cause that's a bold move, you know?
Yeah. I don't remember the first time because, again, I
You're on Xanax.
went to school in Miami and I was probably on Xans. But, like, I remember the first time I saw a friend do it. It was at this
Did it inspire you?
Caribbean party. Maybe.
Or did you say, I could do that better?
It was more like, it wasn't really a table. It was like an empty fountain. And I was like, huh. I'm not sure if this is dope or like really uncool.
An empty fountain?
Yeah, so it was like this Chinese restaurant that at night would empty out one of the rooms and rent it out for parties. It's not
normal.
it's not open anymore, so I hear. For obvious reasons.
Have you heard of Pluto TV?
Fuck no. What is that?
It's free. Have you seen all these shows? They got Anthony Bourdain right here.
R.I.P.
Right? NASA,
Is
the
he
live
dead?
stream. It's a bunch of shit.
Oh.
I'm about to put the news on, but
Oh, great. Love the news.
just so we can have it on in the background. But it's kind of crazy. Like, there's television for fucking free.
I know. The world is moving so fast now.
It really is. Like, when we were kids, we're the last people that were like played outside.
Yeah. And everything is so connected, and kids are freaking weird now.
But there's
They're
podcasts.
So fucking weird.
Like,
really?
podcasts are on this TV.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Have you seen like Getting Doug with High? Doug Benson. you
Yes,
know?
yes.
His
I have
podcast
seen
is
that.
fucking on here.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think I listened to that on what's that app? Listen to that on
The podcast app.
Yeah, no. It's not the
It's probably the podcast app.
Wait, no, is it? No, it's Anchor.
Oh,
I think it's on Anchor too. Yeah.
damn! You're a fucking Destiny guest. I've been slacking on getting Anchor, and I'm about to do it right after
Really?
this. You're gonna be the first Anchor episode.
Oh my god, yay.
Mhm.
That's really funny.
So, let's get into this. You being new to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Well, not new.
New-ish.
Not new.
New.
But do you like Jacksonville?
asterisk.
You're not from here. Do you like
Yes.
Jacksonville?
So far, I would say no.
No.
I have not had the best time here, but I think there's a lot of like intertwining factors. And
Name a place that's worse, and name a place that's better that you have lived. Because it can't be the worst.
Oh no, it's not the worst. It's not my faves. Worse would be like no, Browningsville wasn't that bad. It's really,
Kill 'em.
yeah, no, Browningsville, Pennsylvania. I guess it was just really tiny.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah, it just wasn't shit to do. But it wasn't that bad. It just Jacksonville's better. I have more to do here.
Jacksonville's fine.
Yeah, it's decent. It's just like I've consistently run into pretty shitty people, and I moved here for a job that I have since been fired from. So
What job was that? Fuck them.
I know, right? Fuck them.
Put them on blast.
I actually, right? I'm probably gonna get sued, but who gives a fuck?
Nah, no one listens.
Right. I used to work for Knox Medical.
Ooh, Smoothie King is so good.
I know.
What do you get at Smoothie
That's
King?
why. I get the Caribbean Passion. Add peaches.
Ooh,
Oh no, sorry.
fucking good.
Add strawberries because it already has peaches in it. You gotta
Okay.
add the strawberries.
So
it's
I
pink.
get an Island Impact, and they always ask me to add strawberries, and I'm like,
Dude,
no, I don't want it though.
Do you know the people
It would-
there by name? Because I still text some of them.
I do.
Really-
Dude, for the let's chill.
All right, okay, dude. Because
do.
like
They're
we're like,
young.
yeah, no, like we're like really good really good friends.
I used to.
I wouldn't say really good, but like we're decently
Yeah, I
good
understand.
friends. We text,
I know what they do.
we DM, you know,
Yes,
shit like that.
yeah.
I know that one of them just had a baby. She's so cute.
Do you know the
Showing
blonde
pictures.
one? Used to work
One
there.
that used to work there.
Tall. Yeah, like 19.
K?
No.
No. Are
P.
you P?
Yeah,
P.
like SpongeBob. SpongeBob's friend.
No, I don't know anyone named
This is
Papa.
like 3 years ago.
Okay, yeah, no. Well, then no.
Well, whatever.
I've
But
only been going there since April.
okay, well.
This
Yeah.
is right-
Anyways, I
right
know I
beside my
still know
job.
that kid though because I still go there.
Okay,
Because my
yeah,
wallpaper store is right down the street.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I literally would go in there like 3 times a day.
It's so fucking good.
It's
The
addicting.
problem, it's addicting,
Because it's not healthy.
and
That's
exactly there's no
why.
real fruit. You know that. There's no
Hey.
real fruit in there.
That's so mean.
That's insane to think about.
Wait, seriously? There's
I'm
no real
dead
fruit?
serious. Yeah.
But I like watch them put fruit in there. It's not real fruit.
That's all like
It's like
bullshit.
frozen and shit, but
I'm looking it up because they told me that it's all mixed.
that's oh my god, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking shitty.
It's worth Googling though. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on Smoothie King. We're talking about how good they are. My point is,
I hear that
it is a
tropical
mix.
smoothie's better.
It's not.
Really? No, it's not.
No, it's too sweet.
Yeah, too sweet's not my game.
I think only one of them uses, I swear only one. Look at the first thing. Not the first thing, but the second thing. Does Smoothie King use real fruit? Let's see.
Oh, days.
Google.
Oh my days.
The only fruit that Smoothie King uses, which is actually fresh, are bananas.
Oh, balls. Yeah.
Wow.
Sons of bitches. No, that makes sense because they're always in there peeling bananas.
It's so good,
The
though.
one thing it's so delicious.
I don't give a fuck. It's so good. They're better
I've-
than Tropical Smoothie. I
I've
don't
had a
give fuck.
stroke and like I don't give a fuck about shit anymore.
If you do go to Tropical Smoothie, which you should get a kiwi quencher. Fucking better than anything that Smoothie King has, but not something you can have every day.
give me a rundown. What's in it?
It tastes like some sort of candy. I don't know what's in it.
okay.
It doesn't taste like kiwi. It
Oh.
tastes like candy.
Interesting.
That's exactly what it tastes like.
I am on board.
It's so good.
And now that I am mobile, I will go and fucking buy one.
Once you got a new car,
Newish.
Newish?
Yeah, like
New to you?
new to me. 3 weeks ago.
nice.
So since I've been here in like April,
Mm.
I lost my car in May.
What happened?
Oh, long story I do not want to get into.
Okay, I was gonna say we got time. I have a podcast.
But very true. No, it is gone. For very good reason. And so since like May, I've had no whip in Jacksonville. It was the shittiest. You can't live in Florida with no car.
Jacksonville specifically
Jacksonville
was literally designed.
Jacksonville Beach. Also, not just
yeah.
not just Jacksonville. I live on the fucking beach.
The only place that would be Jacksonville Beach, honestly, is one of the better places to live if you don't have a car.
But I worked in Mandarin.
Yeah. That's impossible. That's ridiculous. For people who don't know, that's basically like working in a different city.
Like pretty much.
Literally, that you have to take 2 highways to get there.
When I had my own car, it would take me like 20 minutes.
I grew up in Mandarin.
Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah.
Look at that, Mandarin High right there. Boom.
Snapsies.
Yeah.
That's why you were like, what high school did you go to?
Yeah,
And I was like, not one here.
Mandarin is slowly getting worse.
Is that a public school?
Yeah.
They have golf at public schools now?
Oh yeah, we played the most ghetto schools.
What
Fuck them
the
up. Show them how to play golf. Yeah.
Wait, since when? Oh my
Forever.
god, level up.
4-year letter. Come
That
on.
is awesome.
Mm-hmm. That's how
I
we do
thought
it.
golf. I don't even my
roommate was on the golf team.
private school didn't even offer golf. It was like an elective. There was like a couple of people that did it. Wait, no, I'm lying. They definitely did offer it, but there was only like 5 people that did it.
Yeah, we had tryouts and
like
like
tiny.
a bunch of kids didn't make the team. Literally. But it's Mandarin.
So like,
This is Tiger Woods era, baby.
you're right.
Killing
you're,
it.
You're
He's
right.
fucking.
I just don't even get golf. That's one of those things that like when it's on, I glance at it intermittently and then read things on my phone on Reddit or 9gag.
I would rather watch the final round of the U.S. Open or the PGA I would rather watch the final
same.
round of a major championship or the Ryder Cup over the Super Bowl.
Oh wait, I take that back.
I don't.
I thought you were gonna say something completely different.
That's my favorite thing to watch on TV.
I mean, it makes sense. You know,
Mhm.
you do it. You
I grew
love
up
it.
loving it. I
You
love
grew
it
up
so
loving
much.
it.
I watch it and it's like a learning experience.
Oh,
I love it. Daisy loves it.
That's so Caucasian. I love it.
So yeah, it is. I even have a country club and everything. It's so fucking white.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
it's
I
really
went
awesome.
to a country club once.
We can go.
I felt so out of place.
We can go and eat lunch.
Ew.
And
Love it.
We can go play golf. You can drive the golf cart.
The
Smoke weed.
golf cart part. Yeah, the playing golf part. I don't know. I don't like things I'm bad at, and I
You don't
know
have
I'm
to play
gonna be
golf.
bad at
I'll
golf.
play 9 holes in an hour and a half.
Woo! I could get pretty high in an hour and a half.
Aren't these pen things great?
They're amazing. You know,
They're
my
so great.
favorite thing to fucking do now is go to the last showing of a movie on a weekday. You will definitely be by your fucking self, and you just bring one of these bad boys and just fucking watch the shit.
So,
It's dope.
a girl that's coming over here, she has a medical card, right?
I wonder
She
if I've sold her.
prefers these that I get over the medical.
Medical shit in Florida right now is ass.
Why is that?
There's a limit on potency. There's a limit on
This is coming from a
everything.
professional right now, so hit me. I want to ask all my weed questions right now.
It's just like there's just a lot of limits on things, and companies right now are out to
Keep
make
talking.
money. So, you know,
How much?
If money they can- is at get away with giving you a fucking little bit for a lot of money and stretch what they can make, then they'll fucking do it. How much money's at
They're
stake?
losing customers.
That's a figure. There's so few companies right now that there's really not a lot of options. Like, you can decide to switch to another one, but when that one runs out of product, which it will, because they're all expanding at a rate that they cannot maintain. They're just trying to snatch up land titles and shit before other ones, because there's not a lot of permits around.
Yeah, that's the problem. It gets like commercialized.
So they're just
so
trying.
quick.
And
It
this
gets monopolized.
It
Really.
really fucking hurts, because like weed is maybe the one thing besides like my mother in this world that I unconditionally love, and they're like fucking it. They're fucking the love of my life. Like it really fucking hurts. Like, and that's why I got fired, because I talk too much.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do what you say because you're my boss, but I'm gonna tell you that you're being a bitch, and it's just what it is. You know,
Ooh,
I
yeah.
might not say it like
I'd
that.
probably fire you if you said that. Yeah.
I might not say it like that, but I will call you on your
Call you on that
bitch
BS.
assness. Yeah, no, it's just like, people. I had a manager who was obviously just interested in moving up the ladder. Fun fact, he got fired 2 weeks after me.
Good. Fuck him. He fired you?
Fuck you. No. So he didn't even do it himself,
He got
but
fired
he
for firing you?
sent the email to get it done.
Oh, so he's a puss boy.
Oh yeah, he's a bitch. But yeah, so it was very obvious that his goal was just to move up. So he wasn't really managing us. He was just like managing his image to corporate. So he just wasn't management material. And that's the thing. Like,
So who's corporate?
Like, so all of these companies have a corporate. Like, there are no individual dispensaries.
Yeah, no one can
right
afford
now.
the licensing and all that.
I mean, and there's just none fucking left. Like,
What do you mean by that? There were some? And they
there.
just didn't last?
I mean, like, from the beginning, they had a set number, and they only give out, like, they only create a certain amount of new ones every whatever their term of measurement is. I think it's a year. And then the same companies that already have a lot of money, they just fight for the new ones. So the little there are no little guys.
How do you solve that problem?
Rec.
What's that?
Recreational is the only thing that's gonna fix it.
That's what I was thinking.
Right
yeah.
now, making it so constricted,
and it's hard to get, right?
It's hard to get. It's expensive to get. Only people with a fuck ton of disposable income can
Like I said,
do
the girl
this shit.
gets it from me, like with me, like all those aren't mine, you know, because it's better and cheaper. That's fucking so stupid.
The only
I don't even
thing-
want to get a medical card.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Right now, it's honestly not worth it if you don't mind.
Can you give me the breakdown
smoking
of
some butane?
like how does it work?
How does
Like
it work?
how do you get a medical card? You got to pay a month or what?
So, the first thing you would do is go and see a doctor who is licensed. You can do
A
that-
licensed doctor specifically in marijuana.
a medical
So
marijuana
not everyone's family
licensed
practitioner.
doctor, an MMJ doctor. Some people's family practitioner
MMJ?
may have MMJ may have chosen to undergo. It's literally like a short course. This is another problem, is a lot of the doctors out here prescribing weed don't know shit about weed.
I was gonna say
Because
what percentage
it's
of doctors are even
literally-
MMJ?
It's literally like a short fucking course, like a 72-hour course, and then and you pay a fee.
So what percentage of family doctors do you think are even MMJ?
In Florida right now,
Yeah.
low. Like
Like
maybe like
10?
15. Like family doctors, very little. I see more of like specialists who probably have more time, like an osteologist or something like that.
Okay.
Don't ask me what that is, because I
It'd
think
be
it's
your
a
back.
bone
Bones.
doctor maybe.
Yeah.
Osteo sounds like bone, a
Mhm.
bone doctor. But yeah, so doctors like that. I even got wind of a doctor that got like impersonated. So,
Genius.
Yeah, so
Genius.
he had back surgery and he was out for like a couple months, and while he was out, someone used his credentials to get an MMJ certified and was writing prescriptions.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you get a prescription pad, you're good. No? Why not?
It's all online. There's a website.
It doesn't even exist anymore?
I mean, maybe for like actual meds, yeah, but for MMJ and shit, there's a website, the registry. Everyone has a patient ID number
That's
and
crazy.
information, and they have a card and shit. So on that website, you can see what the doctor has prescribed them, as far as like doctors can
Super
limit
regulated.
your milligram and your route. So they can limit if you can vape, if you can do orals like tinctures and pills, or edibles, or
So you can't just go and get whatever.
what? It's regulated. I mean, it also depends on where you go, because some places don't give a fuck and some places follow the rules to a fucking T.
What are we going to do when there's no more power? When something happens where we lose all this shit? People are going to be,
I'm just getting ready to set everything
we can't even
on
smoke
fire.
this, dude.
I mean, it's insane. It's insane.
Think about that.
It's insane.
Holy shit. Let's
Like-
take a smoke break. Let's do it.
Down.
A smoke break?
Down.
I want to explain to you something. Smoke break is a video
Oh.
also.
Oh.
But we're going to smoke.
Okay.
All right.
Down.
Boom.
Deal.
Okie dokie. We are back from a smoke break, and Teesh just asked me a question. I said, ask me again. So what's up?
What kind of music do you listen to?
Pretty much just like emo kid music from like the mid 2000s.
Like Panic at the Disco?
Their first album is one of my guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very good.
Ooh,
What do you listen to?
I listen to everything except for like metal and heavy metal.
I do listen to that.
I do listen to a lot of reggae.
Okay, like who?
Like
Not to be like white people reggae, but like Revolution and all that, or do you listen to like real reggae because you're Jamaican?
yeah, I listen to like I mean old school like Barris Hammond, Sanchez.
I don't even know what that is.
Yellow Man, like
Yellow Man.
yeah, so things of that nature. And then I listen to like newer like dance hall, like Movado, Vibes Cartel, Beanie Man, etc., etc.
Beanie Man.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. That's cool as shit. So name like your top 5 artists.
Well,
Yes.
currently, my number 1 is gonna be Brent Faiyaz. I am obsessed with him. Like, love him.
So we'll go back and forth. Mine's Brand New. That's my number 1.
Brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Let's like share something so we remember. Like, you know.
Brand
Okay.
New.
Brand new. Okay. Brent Faiyaz.
Brent Faiyaz.
Faiyaz.
F-A or P?
F-A-I.
Z-E.
Wait. F. Damn it. I have to write it down. F-A-I-Y-A-Z, I think, or Y-A-I-Z. I'm.
You just have
such
to
a
send it
terrible
to me.
fan. Yeah. Ooh.
Brent.
Yes. Okay. It's F-A-I-Y-A-Z. I knew it.
Brent Faiyaz.
Yes. Bam.
Boom.
He's awesome.
I'm actually Hispanic.
Huh.
Yeah.
Get
What do
it.
you think CJ stands for? You'll get $1,000 if you get this right. No one's ever gotten it in the history of my
Really?
life. Yeah.
CJ.
CJ.
And the J is not junior.
No.
Oh shit. Okay. Christopher Juan.
Holy shit, that's the closest anyone's ever gotten. That
Really?
scared me. It's Christopher Jorge.
That was my first guess. Damn it, I knew
Are you
it.
serious?
I was gonna say Christopher
Dude.
Jorge.
I was about to
But
give
I
you
said Juan.
$1,000.
That's really
Oh my god, I have $1,000
I could
hidden
have
in this
really
room that I was
used
gonna
that.
just give to you.
You
Waiting.
guys, I
Holy
could have
shit.
really used that.
I want to go back and rewatch that because that probably the look on my face was very scared when you
It
said
was-
Christopher. I was like, no fucking way. And
it
then you
was
said what? And I was like,
priceless.
but it's
Well,
Jorge.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen your first name on something in here, so I knew what that was.
Oh, right there. Yeah, my dad went to Cali.
And then, dude,
I'm going.
sick. Really?
Yep, by myself. Mm-hmm. You ever gone somewhere by yourself, trip wise?
Yeah. Yes. I just drove my car down from Pennsylvania alone for the second time this year.
Yeah, but you're moving. That doesn't count.
No, I just went to go and pick up a car. And then
Okay.
I drove it down.
Did you have fun?
I actually did
is
because
fun.
I used Tinder.
Ooh.
What like I do when I always travel, and I found a cool person to smoke up with while I was there.
It sucks though. Like, I'm a rare statistic where
Yeah.
like I didn't get an STD. It makes no sense. But like
I didn't
Wearing-
get one from Tinder.
wearing
at
condoms
least.
sucks.
Oh, condoms are the worst.
I know, and it's like how do you just deal
I
with
have to admit that I'm not as safe as I would like to be,
it? Yeah.
but I also
No one is, really.
Oh yeah, of course. But I also have recently, and for the past, I think like a couple years since I've been very slutty, since I've become single again, I've just been hard on myself about it. Like if I don't do the things I should do as far as wearing a condom and shit, I just get really mad at myself, and it's just not worth it.
Did you make a conscious effort to start fucking more dudes, or have you always just been like, I want to fuck this guy, I'm going to? Because a lot of girls don't do it just based off of this bullshit stereotype.
Yeah, it's natural. It's always been natural. I've always been a very sexual being, but it was always very gradual. I'm just like, I think we talked about before as well. I'm curious as shit about everything all the fucking time. Like, I love to Google shit. I'm always on Google. I'm like always like looking up shit. I'm always outside just touching shit. So
There's a correlation between big boobs and
curiosity.
liking to fuck.
And liking to fuck. I
think there's like a direct correlation.
I know there's definitely, I also have like a hormone production like imbalance.
Whoa.
So like it comes out in weird intervals. So sometimes I'm like super nympho horny like 10 times a day. Like
Where's
like,
the weirdest
let's get
place
it.
you've masturbated in your car while driving?
I've never done that because that's just dangerous.
That's dangerous.
But I have masturbated in my car, like in a parking
Did you
lot.
just stop? Or were you just waiting for something?
I think I was waiting for my weed man. He's taking a long time.
Yeah, does that suck?
Yeah, they're really.
It's like all you have to do is be
unreliable.
good at that.
I have a good one now. Very reliable. Very, very, just on time with it. Good prices, good bud.
Yeah.
I had to go through a couple since I've been here.
Weed's the
shame.
only thing in the entire world that gets better and cheaper.
It's so nice.
It makes no fucking sense, but
It's
I'm
like-
down with it.
Oh my god, you should watch on Netflix. There's this show called Explained.
Explained.
They do like 15-minute like exposés on shit. There's one about weed that will answer every fucking question that you just had.
Really?
I'll tell you everything.
I guess it's just so much of it.
Yeah, it's just like now the methods of weed reproduction make it reproduce faster. The flowers are bigger, hence more resin, things like that, which make them stronger. And because a large part of the cannabis consumer market are heavy users that like that good. So of course they're gonna keep making that good and try and make it better.
I couldn't
So
find.
they can make more money. You can barely find mids. Like I
can't find bad weed.
I know a guy that sells mids, but it's to like older people.
How much is it? Like $2 a gram?
For like 10 you get like for
Did you get at
for
least
10
a half?
you get like a quarter, I think. You get a quarter for 10.
Oh, for $10.
Yeah.
Okay.
For $10.
Okay, I thought you meant for 10
get
grams.
Oh no.
And then I was thinking 100 for some reason.
No. For $10. you
$10
get, like,
a quarter? That's
It's
fine.
not that bad, but it's like older people. I'm not sure if that's exactly right.
It makes sense.
I don't fucking
Reggie used to
watch
be
them way.
a quarter
Yeah.
for 20.
It's just like apparently older stoners don't like the real Kush like OD
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So they want the mellow yellow and they can't find it anymore and they're getting all butt.
They should grow up.
All right, they should just get high and get over with.
Yeah, we're so lucky.
You can just take some CBD. It's gonna counteract some of that euphoria.
When'd you start smoking?
Like for real 18 when I
Uh-huh.
got to UM. I would like dabble in high school here and there.
What was your first time? What's the story?
My first time,
I'm about to go through 3 first times with you. This is the first.
right? Yeah.
The holy
okay,
trinity of
okay.
first.
The
Becoming a
first
woman.
time would be, I guess, the one I really count as my first time was in a car at senior parties. It was with a friend of mine and this guy in our class, and we smoked a bowl. And this was back before I learned how to properly smoke. So like my
Yes.
first year of just trying shit, I wasn't inhaling it right. There was one time I got super. Oh no, there was a time before that, but it was like stems and seeds, and we all felt nothing. It was it was really terrible.
That was like a real thing. You could definitely get some shitty weed when we were younger.
So bad.
It was out
so
there.
So bad.
Yeah.
And like I feel like he knew, like he was playing us, you know? Like it like wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy indeed.
Yeah, they are shitty.
But yeah, so
Shitty-
like
shitty people will sell
shitty
the
fucking shitty people who sell you bad weed and then don't even sell it to you on time.
Yeah.
I like fuck you. This
the
is
waiting
your job.
is the worst.
This is your
It's
job.
so dumb.
I'm literally trying to give you money and you're being obstinate. And I don't understand.
If I have to wait at all, I just don't get it from that person.
I just like didn't know enough people for me to be cutting off people when I first got here, so I had to deal with it.
Yeah.
And then I met a new one, then I cut that motherfucker off, and then the new one would
But you
start
have
being
Tinder.
weird. Yeah, but also the problem with buying weed from people on Tinder is they always want to fuck you, and I don't like fucking people I buy weed from. It always ends
Yeah.
up getting complicated. I'm currently fucking around and doing that now, and I don't like it. I think I'm gonna go back to buying weed from my original weed man.
But keep fucking.
Yeah, but keep fucking.
That's gonna be hard
the
to
crank
do.
guy I'm fucking.
Tell-
No, I think he'll
Just tell him I only want to fuck. I don't
he'll
want to.
understand. At least I hope so. I don't know. I just feel like because then we smoke together, and then it's like I'm kind of paying you to smoke with you. You know, it just gets weird, and I just don't want
Once you
to
buy
get
weed
to that
from
point.
him, he shouldn't be making you put any of your weed into anything.
It's just like I totally get doing like a 50-50. Like he rolls up, I roll up, I
No.
roll up, he rolls up.
He should
I'm
just do
fine
it all.
with
He's
that.
a drug dealer, anyways. I've sold weed. You have
That
so
would
much.
be amazing, but of course, I don't know. I'm not gonna, because I also used to sell weed. I totally understand not wanting to share with motherfuckers.
How old were you when you sold weed?
No, like 19 to 21, like the same age that everyone
too.
is when they sell weed.
Yeah. What is it?
You need money and you smoke weed, and then people
You feel
start
old, too.
coming to you to ask you for weed, and you're like, I should just start selling it.
I feel like 19 is when you know the most amount of people.
Oh god, I knew so many people when I was 19, and now I have like 11 friends.
I
11.
only know people because of the podcast. That's it. That is it. Like,
Have you made some good friends because of the podcast?
yeah, actually. Yeah.
Well, then it's doing its damn job.
Yeah, I mean, I still have friends. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, but it's just like,
well, now I'm skeptical.
it's strange, I guess. I don't know. Everyone's older. I'm the youngest in my class. Like, I'm 26, but basically everyone else is 27.
Yeah, I
So
feel that.
we're all just like, I have an August birthday. We're all just
Oh wait, what? When?
13th.
I'm September 17th, so
Nice.
I feel your pain.
What does that mean? Are you a Leo?
No, I'm a Virgo. I have it tatted on my side. Hey.
Tatted on your side?
Yeah, I think,
Let me see it.
I think.
Does it
It's
say
not-
Virgo?
No, it's just the sign with like.
Did it hurt?
infinity. No.
Because they hurt.
The one on my that
When people
that
say they
one
don't hurt,
kinda-
it's lies. It hurts.
No, the two on my back really didn't hurt. That little one hurt the most, but it really didn't hurt.
Are you
that
like
bad.
into pain?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Why?
actually,
What's up?
the one on the left that I just got, I could have fallen asleep while she was doing it. I kind of did. She was so light-handed.
No. I hate it.
I love getting tatted.
This guy's so heavy-handed.
Oh man,
he's a beast, but
you
like
gotta find someone who's just.
this guy's great.
Yeah, he's good.
Right arm, Ryan Sampson, Inksmith and Rogers, great, love him.
Oh, I've actually been looking at his work.
It's great.
That's actually really funny.
Went to his wedding.
Yeah.
He's been on the podcast.
Oh, dope!
One of my true friends, I can say.
Hook a bitch up.
I love him. He's a great guy. Jeff Gibran, same thing. I got all this for free, and look at this
Nice.
on my chest,
Holy shit.
and it comes
Ooh.
all up.
Oh.
Look at that, YouTube.
Oh, balls.
The boy's got chest tats.
Damn.
Fucking all up here.
He flexing on us,
And,
YouTube.
dude, honestly, I was like, he wanted wallpaper and paint in his place, and I was like, yeah, I'll trade you for a sleeve, because he offered that. And
That's amazing.
then he did the chest and up on my back shoulder and all that.
Dude,
It's
that's...
pretty nuts, you
I
know?
wish I could luck out. Like one of my ex-coworkers who also has been fired by now. They cleaned house. They
People getting fired out.
got rid of everyone because they didn't want to pay us or
like, whose fault
wanted
is
us
it?
to do more. It's theirs. But she's now dating a tattoo artist, and he's just tatting her up like left and right, and I'm
Changing
so
her life.
jealous. So jealous.
What do you want to get? Just whatever?
Well, my left arm, I'm dedicating that to an anime sleeve.
Like what? Just your favorite
I'm
characters?
still trying to figure it out. I don't think I want to do characters. I kind of want to do one continuous scene with shout outs in like very subtle ways. So you'll only know if like you're a fucking fan. And then my right arm, I want to do just strains, but in like cutesy character form. So for like White Widow, it's gonna be like a white spider.
Yeah.
Like
See,
Pineapple Express is gonna be like a train that's pineapple.
just if you're gonna do it, just make sure you complete like a sleeve. Like
yeah.
Definitely get big things. Like
this one is gonna be random as shit. This one is gonna be a full sleeve.
It's just like I have 2 sleeves, but I only have 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you got
4,
really big
5.
big tats.
This is one tattoo.
Yeah.
And then my chest. This is literally one thing. So I have like, with my neck thing and my hand, I have like a total of 8 tattoos. It's weird,
I
you know?
literally
But
just want one large continuous scene.
That's the way to
and
do
then
it.
They can just like tat in a bunch of little.
And that's when the artist gets to like do whatever they want, basically, and they
that's
put
what
more
I
pride
want.
into it, and they're into it.
I'm really like looking for artists that know how to draw like anime style because I want it to look super authentic.
Yeah. See, like with Ryan, you could, if you found exactly what you wanted in terms of anime,
Which I would, because I have a Google Doc of everything that
so
I
you
want
could bring
in
that
it.
to him and he could put those in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Word.
But like, there's definitely certain people that are like anime specialists. You could Jeff could do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, they're all so good. That's what's nuts about it, is how many people are so good now. Like, there was a time when like most people were not getting good tattoo work.
That's like the only thing that I actually look at on my Instagram explore.
Ooh,
or
yeah,
tattoos.
yeah.
They're always fucking amazing.
Yeah.
They're always so dope.
Yeah, people are so good, and it's all like,
and they come up with crazy
and
shit.
it's getting in so in depth. Like, literally, it looks like you can see into someone's arm. Like, they got like a pit in their arm. It's like,
I
what
saw
the fuck?
someone get a vagina tatted on them, and
Beautiful.
it looks like a real pussy.
You wanted to put your finger in it.
It looks like a real pussy.
Have you ever hooked up with a girl?
I am into girls as well.
Boom. When was your first time doing that?
I think I hooked up with a girl long before I hooked up with a dude. Probably
Yeah,
like
it's easier.
12, 11.
You all finger banged each other? When was the first time you did something with a pussy? That was so vulgar.
12, 13.
Have you ever kissed the vajayjay?
I have eaten pussy. I'm amazing at it.
Honestly, think I'm better.
I mean, you might be, because you probably have a lot more practice than I do. But
I use it in an evil way.
in evil.
That's what you have to do. All it's about is taking pride. It's not like it's hard.
No, it's really like when you there's that South Park episode about
I've never seen it.
blowjobs. Crazy. But he's writing
Midgets.
a musical about blowjobs, and there's a line that says a blowjob isn't with your mouth, it's with your heart. And that's how all sex is.
It's so true.
The more that you want to be doing what you're doing, is the better you're going to do it, and the better it's going to feel. Because that fucking heart shows.
That's why rape is so weird. It's like, how do you get into that? It's a dark thing to like.
It's about power. It's not even about sex. It's about power.
I don't even get that though. Like, what's
Sickos.
the power? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's the power? I don't know.
They say that everything in life is sex except for sex, which is power.
So
Crazy little sayings.
in this #MeToo culture, I have one story that is alarming in a way. So me and one of my friends, we were the black and white combo.
Okay.
We went out with these 3 girls, and we went to our friend's house at the beaches, and we were drinking. And this one girl that he was like with, quote unquote, I'd never seen anyone who was such a like aggressive drinker. Like, we had probably a total of, I think it was 8 people, and we had 8 shot glasses put out. She poured 8 shots. I'm about to throw up thinking about it.
I fucking hate hard alcohol, so I'm dying.
It's so gross. She took all of them.
All 8 of them?
Yes.
And she didn't immediately.
Like, she poured them all and did them all like right away too. It wasn't like she took them throughout like 5 minutes. It was back to back to back. My bad.
Oh.
It was one of the gnarliest things I'd ever seen. So
She sounds insane.
right, and then she kept drinking. Like, she was so drunk, and they ended
Was
up
she like tiny also?
I mean, she was
'Cause
definitely.
it's
I mean,
always tiny girls. That
she
just
was.
knock them out.
She was definitely at most 115 pounds, 120 pounds.
She's a piece of paper.
Yeah, exactly. So she and him are all over each other. Like, we're all wasted, you know. And they end up going into the bathroom and hooking up. And then we get back, and I was living at my dad's at the time. This is like a while ago, and we go and back to my dad's house, and we were doing a fire in the backyard. So we pull up, and he was actually driving. So it's him, and I was in shotgun because like I have claustrophobia. Like, I refuse to sit in the back seat of a 2-door car. Like, it's not,
hell yeah,
it's not happening. So they're all in the back seat, and we get back to my house, and me and the 2 girls go into my backyard to do a fire, and him and her, she's like, I'm just gonna stay with him. So, okay. So they've hooked up in the bathroom. She's gonna say, I'm gonna stay with her and everything. And we go, and we're just sitting by the fire. And now I'm like, I'm really not even like trying to really hook up with these, like, you know what I mean? Like
you're just
like,
chilling.
I'm not even considering a threesome, you know what I mean? Like that's not gonna happen.
not even a little bit.
That would be really
not
cool, but like I'm at the end of the day, I'm really not trying to hook up with either of these girls. So, no, for real.
Yeah.
I swear.
Like
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to hang out.
Yeah, no, you're just trying to
So
like be friends.
I'm trying to
find out what their favorite sea mammal is.
Right,
et cetera, et cetera.
Right, exactly. So it was a good callback. So after about like 45 minutes, one of the girls gets a call from the girl in the car, and she's like crying, and she's like, "Will you please get out here? Like, get out here, you know?" And we're all like, "What the fuck?" So we go out there, and she says, "He raped me." Okay. And we're like,
Saw that coming.
like, holy shit, you know? And I'm like, damn, did my friend really just do that, you know? Zephyrhill's water break. He looked really upset. You know what I mean? He looked pissed. And I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, did he just do that, you know? And he's like, man, I did not fucking rape her. Like, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm about to just get out of here because I'm not about to seriously get in trouble for this. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. Which is making me think, like, he's about to get out of here. Like, he fucking did it.
Yeah, he did it. Wow.
Like, holy shit. This is, like, I love this kid.
But
Drove
he's also
drove him to
a
school
black
every
man
day.
in America. So
One of my neighbors, one of my greatest friends in life. You know what I mean? I'm like, holy shit, he just raped this girl in my dad's driveway. So fucking.
I'd be fucking bold. Oh my
She's
god.
crying. She's into it. You know what I mean? Like, hardcore. So her friends aren't really like acting like it's that big of a deal. And I'm like, these girls are bitches, you know? And a guy comes like 15 minutes later and picks her up. Like a guy in a truck. She leaves. She never stops crying. Like, gets in the car crying. So I'm like, holy shit, you know? And instantly they're like, I'm so sorry. She does this all the time.
Wait, what?
They knew.
All
That's
the
why they weren't acting like it was a big deal. Isn't that fucking insane? Thank
How
God
does she
she's
have
not.
friends?
Thank God she doesn't try to call the cops.
Yeah, but how do these girls hang out with her?
It's like at the end of the day, she
continuously?
knows.
Yeah, that's actually really, really terrible.
But like, the problem is, people hear that and then they go, they think that applies for everything. You know, like, oh well, anybody who gets accused, you gotta assume. Like, yeah, you obviously innocent until proven guilty is a thing in our country.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. How do you feel about going on Twitter and saying that somebody raped you or molested you whenever?
I feel like it's something that personally I wouldn't want to handle publicly unless that person was a public figure I was trying to shame for some reason.
Like, should you go to the
'Cause
police
I feel-
first?
I think so, yeah. Unless it's something that's like way past.
Well,
the
here's the thing. Let's rewind for a second.
Limitations that
Because
would never be taken care of or something.
People go to the police and they walk out after pressing charges and then they tweet it.
And then they tweet it, yeah.
And that's, I don't know. It's like, I think there needs to be something where you can't tweet about a person or
about
publicly,
a case.
About an ongoing
official
case.
Yeah.
Because, like, I hate Brett Kavanaugh for like who he is, but there were like, I know there was at least one woman who like lied, and it, you know what I mean?
This whole like show me, tell me now culture, it's carrying over into parts of life that it doesn't belong in, and one of those is like the political and legal arena. Like, there's no reason that you need to be sharing every accusation that you have for everyone on Twitter or Instagram. I'm tired of all these like Instagram live rants from motherfuckers and
God damn, I know.
tweet and Twitter.
It's all just virtue signaling.
It's just like, you guys don't have each other's phone number. Like, you can't FaceTime and talk this shit out.
Nope.
Why do we have to watch you do video after video?
Well, that's what we're doing right now. But it is different.
But we're more entertaining.
And that, well, oh, hello,
Phone break.
hello, hi, okay, hold on. Pause. Okay, bada boom, bada bing. We are back.
I don't know where
We're
left
doing
off
such a
now.
good job. You're killing it. This is so much fun.
Yay.
What do you want to be doing with your life? You're 24.
Oh jeez.
What do you want to be doing when you're 3-4?
Oh jeez. Well, if I can accomplish everything I want to do in 10 years, that'd be awesome. AKA, I want to move out of the U.S. I've been thinking like Southeast Asia would be really dope. I want to move to like Indonesia.
Thailand?
Indonesia, probably more likely.
Why
than
there?
Thailand. I don't know. I just like the vibe better. I feel like Thailand's really been tainted with tourism for one certain thing.
Ladyboys.
Yeah, and I would like to not be there.
Yeah,
And
weird.
Bali's dope.
What's up in Bali?
Bali's just beautiful as hell.
I'm gonna got another mystery.
I hope it's not a dessert.
Yes, I got a bunch of
It's candy.
got a bunch of dum-dums. And the first mystery one I got was garbage bullshit. I don't know what flavor that was, YouTube, but it was fucking bullshit. So I'm back, and I got a new flavor that's green. I'm kind of curious as to what this could be.
You know what you just taught me? Because I never ate the mystery ones. I thought that it was just one flavor that was a mystery flavor.
Wow.
I've never fucking touched those. The
24
only
years
ones
old.
that I was today years old
Yeah,
when
that's wild.
when I learned that.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Yeah. The
Wow.
only ones I eat are cherry and
That's Airheads.
blue raspberry.
Airheads are the same color, but mystery.
Just the white, yeah.
Mhm.
What is that flavor? It's delicious.
It's
like
either
some sort of lemonade.
watermelon
Oh.
or lemonade or cherry
If it's
or
watermelon,
blue raspberry
it would.
or grape or orange. I already said it.
Yeah. If it
It's
was-
all of them.
If
it
it
could
was,
be. It could
if
be.
it was watermelon, it would make me a really big hypocrite.
I can tell you one
'cause I
thing.
don't like
It's not
watermelon
a
candy.
It's not a set flavor.
You,
It can
you don't think
be.
so?
I know so. It can be watermelon, but it can be cherry. You know?
Did you watch like some sort of 20-minute YouTube video?
No,
about
I
this?
just know everything
You just
about
know?
candy. I'm gonna die of diabetes. I'm gonna be the skinniest person with diabetes.
Willy Wonka should have given his factory to you.
I'm Billy Bonka. Tilly Tonka.
Billy
Did you play with
Bonka.
Tonka trunks, or Hot Wheels?
Hot Wheels.
What's the darkest thing you ever did as a child?
Ooh, we're going right to it.
Mm-hmm.
This still haunts me to this day.
Right, I like
I purposefully sprayed a bleach cleaning product on a really big frog and watched as it panicked to rub it off of itself, because you know how they absorb shit through their skin, and then just watched it flail around
puke.
until it died.
that. About to throw up.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. That's cool.
Yeah.
So how was that? How old were you?
You know, luckily I didn't enjoy it. So that's when I was like, not a sociopath. Just really weird. But I'm not a sociopath. I do have a little bit of empathy, because I like immediately felt bad. I like sprayed it and he immediately started freaking out.
Did you try to did you have what you should have done is have a cup of water on standby
Yeah. No.
or a hammer and just fucking killed him.
I should have.
Right
I
away.
really should have. But
Right away you should have killed him.
And then my sister saw, and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "I was just trying to clean the window." It's like, that's not where the window was. And I was like, "What? No way." How about them Celtics?
Right, so we talked about the first time you smoked weed.
Si, senor.
We have two more. What's the first time you drank alcohol and got drunk? Not here's a teaspoon of Budweiser.
First time I got drunk.
DRUNK.
It's probably middle school.
Classic.
I started drinking pretty young, so
Yeah, me too.
I was
That's why I don't
doing
drink
like,
anymore, but
yeah,
I'm
I
drinking
fucking
right
hate
now, so I can't
alcohol.
say that.
Well, then I also had that stroke 2 years ago, and it rewired a bunch of
You had a
shit.
stroke?
Now hard alcohol makes me sick. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. We'll talk about that.
But yeah,
We'll close on the stroke.
deal.
That's a good closer. I can already tell.
Nice. So you're trying to make me cry, but so yeah, let's see.
So you're getting drunk. You're like 12.
Yeah, I was definitely like 11, 12,
Yeah.
and we were doing shots of Jamaican white rum, Ray and Nephew. If you've ever had it, it's smooth as shit. and we were doing it from the cap, which
Let
was
me guess.
like this
it's
big.
It's way stronger than American alcohol.
Probably. It's
That's what every person
like
from another country
90
says.
proof. I don't
way
think it's
stronger
that.
than
I don't think it's that much.
It's way stronger though.
It just tastes better.
If I wouldn't have said that, you would have said it.
Maybe. But that's just because I'm like a cocky motherfucker, and I love my people. But yeah. So we were just taking like bottle cap shots because we didn't want to drink too much to make it noticeable.
Remember bottle caps, the candy?
Yes.
They still exist?
Probably on
They
like
should.
Amazon or something.
It's a good teacher candy because you can pass them out individually. That's how I received them for my first time. All right, so go ahead. You're 11. You're drinking out of bottle caps. I was 11 eating bottle caps.
You were eating them. We lived very different lives.
No, I did start drinking when I was 11.
Yeah, so around that. Yeah, so I was just doing shots, man, and I started like drinking at school. Like I thought it was cool.
On. How old is 11? 6th grade?
11s. So let's see. I turned 13 in my freshman year. So 12, 11.
I was 7th grade.
I was like 7th grade. Yeah, 7th grade. 7th grade.
Pound it.
Damn.
Time to start getting
Damn,
drunk.
bro. Yeah, it was life was tough, you know?
Because you're not even really, like, for me at least.
Can't do shit.
I'm still going through puberty. Like, I feel like I wasn't even close. I was like a child. Like a literal child. An adolescent.
Breaking out now. I'm breaking out now. Without the tits, I would look like a child. I'm breaking out now.
I literally have pimples right now.
I'm calling friends like, hey, what should I do? And they're like, yes, you bitch. I'm so happy about this.
So were you drinking before you got your period? Because I know I was drinking before I had any pubes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, long before.
I remember my friends showing me their pubes and being amazed at them having pubes. I was like, wait, what?
Oh my God.
We have pubes?
There's hair down there.
I know. And then like, and it was weird because it was right before we were like walking out for graduation. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm just like.
So now your mind was all boggled.
I was like, wait, what? My pubes? Yeah. So anyways. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I got my period kind of late for like this generation of
Did
girls.
you always have big boobs?
No, I used to get made fun of for being flat chested.
Like 7th grade with huge tits.
I used
like
to get made fun of until freshman year of high school for being flat chested. I hung out with a bunch of dudes and we would be on like 8-way call. You know how you would fucking call each other,
but only like 4 people would talking,
like actually
the other
talk.
4 were like secretly listening.
Exactly. So it would be like me and my 2 friends and like some guys, and they would always just end up like talking about titty fucking, and they'd always be like, huh, Teesh, no one's ever gonna titty fuck you. And then I was like one day, like, you'll see, like, and now I'm like, ew, get your dick away from my tits.
Now
what are you
you're
doing?
fucking smashing empty cans of Miller Lights with your tits.
Wouldn't go that
Damn.
far.
Have you ever tried that?
No, because they're like soft because they're real.
Right. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done with your boobs or been asked to do?
Asked to do would be I've let someone do coke off my tits.
That's cool.
I think that's the weirdest thing done and asked to do.
Surprisingly, wow.
I don't even do coke. And he's like, had coke, and he's like, can I do it off your body? And I was like, I mean,
after that, was it?
It's like hard forever.
Really?
Yeah, it's like forever.
But it wasn't fully hard, right? It was like,
I don't remember. I was on a lot of Xanax. Call back.
I was trying to find something in the room.
That's like semi-hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, probably. I
like a hot dog. A hot dog.
No,
Not
I
when you
think
cooked it.
it was harder than. I think it was harder than a hot dog.
But at times it was also softer than a hot dog.
Maybe you know more than me. Were you there?
I've done coke.
Were you watching? Okay,
Yeah.
so you know.
Yeah.
Coke dick. I surprisingly should know more of it because I was in Miami for 4 years, but I didn't fuck a lot of guys that.
I've been to Miami a lot,
coke.
and I've not done a lot of cocaine there. I think Jacksonville's the slept-on coke capital.
This is slept-on shit capital.
Did you know that UNF is the #1 weed school in Florida when it comes to like just
really
cops busting people in amount of
I can see that
weed?
I think it's
fucking boring.
Probably also like where it is. Yeah, like ain't shit to do. So the cops are just like, hey,
You ever
smelled some happiness. I'm here to fucking ruin it.
So you were 11 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking shots out of the bottle caps. That's it?
We would just drink to do it.
How many people were you with?
It was probably like me and 2-3 other people. I like always
Boys, girls?
ran in a gang of 3 or 4, all girls. That was like my main gang. But then I
Clicked
like
up shotties.
gang.
Right.
And then we actually in middle school we had nicknames that all rhymed.
Oh wow.
I was Moochie. Then there was Gucci.
Who was Hoochie?
No one.
Should have been somebody.
I know. We tried to give it to
the Hoochie.
one girl, but she was like, I don't want it.
I'm not a slut. I have a boyfriend. Shut up.
She's like, I haven't even given a hand job, and you gave one when we went to go and see a movie, and I was like, why you gotta be such a bitch
I'm
about
still
stuff?
a virgin. Well, she's not a butt virgin. That was my point. I was gonna say she gets fucked in the ass, but she's still a virgin. I knew a girl like that.
Christian, that's the Christian loophole, right?
Tim Tebow. Yeah, Tim Tebow only fucked women in the ass at Florida. That's a fake rumor. I just made it up. But this is a real rumor.
Alternative facts.
It's not even a rumor. When I was in like middle school.
Sorry, good.
When I was in middle school, my dad, like the family best friends, like they coached baseball together and shit. We were, in his neighborhood, he was very rich, and there was this rich family with like a daughter that was like our age, a brother, a twin, her twin that was our age, and then he had like a couple other brothers, so we were all hanging out all the time. And then her friend, who I ended up doing drugs with her mom. Yeah.
I've done drugs with someone's mom
Like
once. It was
without knowing.
awesome.
You know what I mean?
So
like
cool.
we're just doing it and we're talking about life. This is like our 5th time doing it together, and it wasn't like that. Like this is literally like a mom. This isn't even like a MILF. You know what I mean? Like
Just
this
like a
was
regular old
like,
mom.
This was just like, oh, you have that? Cool. So that was happening, and we're just talking, and she's like, oh, my daughter, blah 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 blah, and I was like, oh, I knew a girl named that. I like grew up with her, and I never knew her last name. Right?
And it was her
No,
mom
no,
that you
no,
did,
the mom's
you did
last name.
drugs with. Oh, okay.
You know, I knew the girl's last name, so I said it, and she said, "That's my daughter." Yeah, she was one of those. She lived in a trailer. Yeah.
Oh,
Behind the
okay.
gay gas station.
So much context, you know. He like filling it in. I'm thinking that this
You know
is
when
like
you're going
some
down
ritzy
Atlantic
party?
and there's like that gay gas station by the Toyota, and it's like real sketchy, and there's a trailer park back there.
That's actually one of the 5 places that I know in Jacksonville is that gate gas
But
station.
that trailer park behind it. She lived in there.
Vaguely.
So, anyways, this girl, that was a long way. That was awesome, though. True story. So, the girl is best friends with the girl that's our age, and they went to like Christian middle school together and shit. So they were all clicked up. So when I'd go over there, we were just always going over there and hanging out. Her mom didn't give a fuck about anything. Like if we were old enough, we could have drank and like smoked there, but we just weren't. You know. So, like we weren't even thinking about that. We were doorbell ditching houses and like
I had
fucking
that.
grinding. So
Oh
Yeah.
God, my chest. That
jeans
hurts.
on jeans, where just classic shit. So
We didn't even use like corduroy or anything.
best friend,
So many other fabrics.
you know, best friend of the girl that lives at this fun house starts dating the brother who's the twin, which is cool.
Okay.
The best friend loves it.
Right.
So we're gonna make up names now just to make it clear. We're gonna
I'm,
say
like,
it's
making a-
Ashley, Destiny, and we don't even care what the guy's name is.
Fuck them. A and B.
Right. So Destiny has the brother, and Ashley has the dating. Sorry.
Okay. Well.
And Ashley has the mom that I did drugs with.
Okay.
So, they start dating and shit, and like it was weird because he was like a World of Warcraft kid. Like he did not hang out with
Oh,
us,
so he was like, okay.
but his girlfriend did, and his sister, and he was totally cool with it. But then again, we're not chill. Like we're not like devious. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like.
You
We're
were
just fucking literally doorbell ditching houses and like walking around with our brand new cell phones.
You
for the
were
first
doing
time.
like mediocre bad kid shit. Very mediocre bad kid shit.
Maybe I would get my dick touched outside of my pants. Maybe
You lucky bastard.
that would be like an insane night.
I was
That
all
would be
about
crazy.
making out and no touching. You
That happened
couldn't
like
touch me.
once a summer. So until it started happening, you know, I'm just pausing. So
Yeah, you know.
I'm just kidding. So Ashley is, you know, hanging out with us, but she's dating him, and she would just go away and shit. And her sister, or Destiny, whose
with
brother is dating her, is like, so are y'all like fucking yet? And not even like in a mad way. Like she loved that they were together, you know.
She was
It was her
just
best
asking.
friend dating her twin brother. So
Very interesting.
yeah, very weird.
I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Yeah, she loved it. She's also a weird person. So basically, she was claiming that she was a virgin because they went to the Christian school and everything, but she was getting fucked in the ass from the age of like 12 years old,
The loophole.
right?
God's blind spot.
Isn't that crazy? God's
That's
blind spot.
literally what it's called. So many girls do it. God's blind spot.
What a ridiculous, like, if I found out that my daughter was getting ass fucked,
I would rather
At
you
12
just
years
get
old.
regular fucked. Like, I don't. There's just something about. I just feel like there's like a disrespect in saying like my daughter's been ass fucked since she's been 12. It's one thing to be like my daughter's been sexually active since she's been 12, but like my daughter's been getting reamed in her ass crack
Right.
since she's 12.
and if you're racist, you shouldn't have a daughter
Oh,
because
Ooh.
she'll fuck
the
your-
exact race
yeah.
that you hate, and it's gonna be really awkward at family dinners.
My little cousin, like,
Oh no.
she was like 18. This is when I'm like 20 something, you know? And like, I went to her family's for dinner, and then it was like during TPC, and I was like, I'm leaving. You know, like, I'm going to TPC, and she's like, oh, can I come?
The golf tournament.
And I'm like,
right.
bitch, I'm not really going to TPC, you know? Like, I'm trying to leave. I hate being here. So she ends up being like, oh, I don't want to go to TPC either. I just wanted to smoke. And I was like, oh, you smoke? Family time. Let's smoke. So she starts telling me, like, this is my first time actually hanging out with my family member. You know what I mean? It's been fake forever. She's
got that.
literally told me that, like, I couldn't believe this, but she just had been fucking black dudes on purpose.
So
Because
you
her dad
make
was
her
so
dad
racist.
mad?
But to hear someone say it, like, yeah, I know that's why you're doing it, but to say it, you know what I mean? That's so specific.
Yeah, I've said things out loud, especially pertaining to sex, that once I've said them, I'm like, holy shit, that makes me sound really terrible. But if it's why I did it, it's why I did it. You just gotta accept it.
What's up with
and
your dad?
move on. I don't fucking know.
You've never known?
I've met him. I've seen him a couple times.
What's his first name?
Anthony.
Donnie.
Exactly. He's attempted to have a relationship with me, but I don't really want to talk to him.
Via Facebook?
Like just texting. He keeps getting my number from other family. Cause here's the weird thing: he talks to the side of my family that I don't really fuck with.
Hey,
But-
it's Anthony. Remember with the daughter? That guy?
Yeah, no, exactly. Except
cool if I come to Thanksgiving?
Caribbean. He went to my family reunion last fucking year. I didn't go to my family reunion last year. My
Damn, he got
mom
a
didn't
shirt.
go to my family. He has a shirt.
You should get it from him.
Fuck him.
Honestly, you should really look into getting that shirt. It's probably cool.
I just feel like it's a little late now, you know? You kind of missed out on the formative years. You don't really have anything to offer me now.
What's the last memory you have of him? Or no memories?
They're very fuzzy. Like the last time I saw him, I think I was like 6.
Damn, so what's his deal?
He's a dickhead. I apparently have a younger brother in New York who he would regularly see while I was living in
You don't know him, though?
Connecticut. Barely. No.
Y'all have never messaged?
He's texted me and I've told him to go fuck himself.
Your brother?
Oh, no. My brother, I have no contact with him. I've never met him.
Didn't
I
even know
have
he
a
is.
younger sister from him as well that I've met once, and we just recently like reconnected on Instagram, and it's really awkward. Really fucking awkward, but we talk-ish.
How old is she?
She's like sort of in my age area. She's like 21.
Oh, this
20.
21,
Yeah,
20.
she's.
Most people are pieces of shit when they're that old, dude. That's when you like are your last. I'm a piece of shit.
My little cousin just turned 21 and she's like my little babes, and I'm really excited for her to be a real adult now that we
But,
can like
behind your
go
back,
out.
The girl's a piece of shit.
She's
I don't
the
know her.
one exception. But everyone else though really does suck though. I'm a self-described altruistic nihilist, so
You gotta believe in effective altruism. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, it's more like nothing has an objective purpose. Nothing matters. We all have no purpose in life. So the only things that should matter in your life are the things that you make matter.
So,
Because there
you're
is no like
nihilistic and
objective point.
altruistic. Let's say that painting right there by Dev Kai, which I believe someday it's going to be worth $194,000.
That's a very specific.
It's a one of one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a DK, a Dev Kai exclusive.
Are you sure it won't be worth 401k?
It could be worth more. I'm just saying there's going to be a specific point where it is worth
401k?
$194,000.
Okay.
At that time, this place goes up in flames.
That's
Also in here are my 2 twin babies.
okay, I'm going for the babies.
You're not listening.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. Are they already on fire?
No.
Okay, finish.
Nothing's on fire, but for some reason we got to get out of here with only one of these things.
Okay.
The Malaria Foundation. The World Malaria Foundation.
The World Malaria Foundation.
The WMF.
Okay.
Says that to save a life, $3,000. 194,000 divided by 3,000 is more than
where
2.
you're going with this. I see where you're going
It's
with
more
this.
than 2. It might be 4.
And this is pretty much a restructure of the trolley problem.
Let's ask it. Let's do a thought experiment. Your turn.
My answer
Trolley.
or my turn?
Your answer I already know.
The
It's going to
trolley?
be the 2 twins.
Yeah, it's going to be the one that I have a direct interference in. Like, I probably
Boom.
know your
That's
your babes
effective
more.
altruism.
Yeah.
Real altruism says you take that painting.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah.
So, okay. So, what's your thought experiment?
My thought experiment, like the trolley
Your,
thing?
yeah, your trolley poly.
Oh, no, it's just like if you're on a trolley, you're the conductor, and you're on a track that's headed towards 5 construction workers that are gonna die if you hit them, but you can flip a switch that puts it on another track with only 1. What would you do?
What?
It's like, would
You can either kill 1 person or 5, but you got to flip a switch.
Yeah, but if you do the 5, you don't have a hand in it. It was just gonna happen anyways. But if you flip that switch and knowingly choose to kill that 1 person, is there like a different weight on your soul for it? That's like what the gist of the question is, you know?
I think, yeah, for sure. There isn't. I'd kill those 5 people and just keep going like a motherfucking bad motherfucker.
Have you ever seen The Good Place? That's my 4th show. Do you remember we started in the beginning of this?
Mount Rushmore's complete.
That's
how you found it. Full
that's
circle.
my 4th show.
So let's go through them again.
The Good Place. Oh
Game of
shit.
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Good Place.
The Good Place. Eureka. That's why
Eureka.
we looked up Colin Ferguson.
See,
And Black Mirror.
Black Mirror.
Visual cues.
Boom.
But The Good Place was shockingly good. I thought it was gonna be corny as fuck, but it's like hilarious.
Did you see the Quiet movie with Jim from The Office where he plays somebody else?
Yes, that was. Yes. I did. That was actually the first movie I saw by myself in the theater
I wanna
at
do that
night
so
with the
bad.
fucking pen. It's amazing. You gotta go. Weeknight showing, guys. Weeknight, last showing. It's gonna be like 10 or 11 or midnight or some bullshit. You will probably be the only person in there. That's what you want. You can do anything in there. Well, not anything, but like most things.
You could probably if it was dark enough.
You could probably do anything.
Probably couldn't like start a fire. Like
I scared the shit out of a like usher. Like he like you know how they have to walk
was he dancing?
in like halfway in. Nah, he just like walked in, turned, and he didn't see me until he turned around because I was sitting in the exact center. I actually have a video of where I was sitting. Cause it's amazing.
So
I was
how
sitting
big
like
of a
in
theater
the
was
exact
it?
center. Huh? It was like a smaller one. It was like mid-size. And then he turns around and he's like waving the little orange thing, and he like kind of sees me, but he like I can see him be like, nah, like I can see his train of thought.
Yeah, he's like,
and then something happened, and I fucking laughed, and he goes, oh holy shit, and it was beautiful.
You should say you gotta give me popcorn because you cussed.
I know, right? Like alone.
Hey.
It's like in the middle of the theater.
You're literally fucking
in the middle of the theater. It was beautiful.
That's awesome. I want to start doing that.
It's awesome. You got to come up with ways to keep yourself sane.
All right, we got 2 more things to cover.
Mm-hmm.
We can either end on your stroke or on how you lost your V card.
I think one of those is a lot more interesting.
Which one?
Probably my virginity because it was terrible. But
let's do both.
Yeah, for sure.
We're doing both.
We're doing
which
both.
order?
We'll do virginity first, and we'll end on stroke.
We're still closing with stroke.
Yeah,
it's still closer. Okay,
sure.
I like that.
Good.
Strong. It kills.
I actually lost my virginity my freshman year of college.
Jesus.
I was afraid to have
sex
as a teenager because
what are you doing?
All the women in my family get pregnant when they have
just hooking
sex
up with
as a
girls though. When
teenager.
did you lose your girl V card? When were you fucking? When's the first time you?
I don't know. Probably like 14 or 15.
14
but
or
I
15.
wasn't like regularly doing it though. Like I was.
But like
I was just making out with dudes. Like it was mainly just making out. Making out was my bread and butter. Was the shit.
Girls are hot.
Awesome.
Though. Like I understand. Like girls are fucking hot to everybody. Like it's a beautiful thing. Like dudes aren't just gonna be hooking up with their friends.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's the kind of, world that we've built, that you guys can't express yourselves sexually with your curiosity without being labeled gay.
It's like me expressing myself. It's literally
You've
like
never been
I don't
curious?
want to.
You've never been a little bit curious?
No, I'm not even like in any way trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Like no. Like
if that's how it is, then that's how it is. But I feel like for a lot of people who say it's no, it's really not.
I will kiss my friend on the cheek.
And okay, you know what? That's a lot more than a lot of people would do.
It would have to be such a crazy. It would have to be a bit to kiss him on the lips. I would never make out with a dude. I don't care how much money they were giving me.
What if a cobra bit his dick and you had to suck the venom out?
No, you don't have to do that.
I was hoping you didn't know that. Damn it.
Cut his dick off.
Oh, that's even
like
better.
Like a good friend.
You're like a good neighbor.
CJ is there. Couch Talk is there. So, you're a freshman in college.
Yes, sir.
This has been building your whole life. You're
right
like,
after my 18th birthday, or right before, I guess. I had a fake ID in my freshman year, so I don't remember. So we went out to the bar. It was like the week of. I definitely know that. And got really drunk. Met this guy. He was really cool. He's kind of cute. We were making out. Came back to my hall. My hall was really tight because
which is old.
We were all the losers that fucking forgot to apply for housing.
I had the worst dorm. My roommate, dude.
So we were in the upperclassmen dorm.
Showers.
We were the only freshmen in the fucking upperclassmen dorm, so we were real tight.
You had to wear the little sandals when you go in the bathroom.
We had suites, so our shits were nice.
That's bougie.
It was really, really nice. But so
I was taking a shower while a kid was masturbating next to me.
I heard about shit like that. I never had to experience no shit.
I'm just kidding.
That.
I was actually the kid masturbating.
I mean, just as long as you're quiet about it. Were you quiet about it?
I would put my phone on loud.
You're one of those. You're the worst. You gotta get some headphones. Hashtag yeah, bro.
Headphone. I'm in the shower, dude.
Yeah, I apologize to anyone in high school because I went to boarding school who lived near my room my junior and senior year, because that's when I bought my first Vibe.
Kind of boards.
And it was definitely loud. Kind of
What's
boards.
Game boards?
No.
What other skateboards?
Boarding? It's just like you live there. You motherfucker.
Wakeboarding?
Yeah, wakeboarding. We did a lot of surfboarding, wakeboarding.
That's badass.
We did some
That's fucking gnarly.
yeah, that's like I just spent 4 years just straight up just whoopah, just right into that lip, you
I bet you're
know.
good at that.
I mean,
That's sick. That's cool.
super
Okay,
sick,
so
bro.
you're at boarding school.
Mhm.
You're having fun. Then you go to college. And it's time to fuck.
Yeah, it's time to fuck.
So this kid's handsome.
He's handsome enough. We get back to my hall. We're walking down to my room. Last door on the left. All my hall mates are in the hallway. They make a fucking bridge that we have to walk under. So
Fuck
now,
town.
exactly. Like they're like chanting some dumb shit.
Fuck Sylvania.
And I'm just like looking at them like, oh, you motherfuckers. So we get to my room and he whips his dick out and I start
Right
laughing.
away?
Oh yeah. I just start hysterically laughing.
I'm getting
hysterically
nervous.
laughing. And he's like, hey, like what's wrong? And I'm like, bro, I don't know where you think you're gonna put that baseball bat, but I have told you
It was
that
a big
I'm a
one?
virgin. Oh my god.
That's scary.
I saw it and then I had a flashback to a conversation that we had when we met.
And he was like, I got a big
And
dick.
he was like, I'm half African. It was like, psh.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh yeah, okay, it makes sense. And I was like, yeah, so I really don't know if this is gonna work. He's like, no, I got this. He didn't do any type of foreplay. Just tried to just ram it in there.
It was a dry run.
Got it in there one good time, just enough to finish off what was left of my hymen because I had ripped it in middle school, recreating Jackass with my friend Rachel. What's up, Ray?
Nice.
Yeah, so there was just a little bit left. He didn't have to do much. Just got it in there one good time.
Whoa.
And then I was like, yeah, you should go.
That's it?
Yeah. And then I was like, I'm never having sex again. And then the next weekend, I ended up fucking the dude who ended up being my boyfriend like 2 years later.
Is it better?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was like a lot better. Because I was actually, I wouldn't say actually into it, but I wasn't like terrified at the sight of his penis.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
It's frightening. It's very, very frightening.
So today, the bed I got is from a client.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually called her to tell her this.
The baby.
As like literally right after it happened because I couldn't believe it. She is from a different country. I don't know where. It feels like Amsterdam though. You know what I mean? Just that kind of that just kind of
Okay.
pure white person. You know what I mean? Maybe Sweden, something.
Oh, yeah.
Stockholm even.
Somewhere
you know, she's
super white.
specifically from Stockholm. And she's very rich and she's great to us, but I've never seen somebody so mean to workers.
Oh,
Like telling them to shut
damn.
the fuck up, shut the hell up when they're talking. It was very mean. So she has a storage unit right across the street basically, and she tells me to come get my shit. Like get this bed. She ordered 2 of them. She's giving me 1. So I go over there and she has her movers there getting shit from her storage unit to put in the truck to take to her new house. And it was 2 black dudes and a white guy.
Oh,
And one of the black dudes
set up for a
and
situation.
first, she was telling me one day after I'd finished up doing wallpaper for her that her grandson or her nephew or something just married a Jewish girl. And because the mom's Jewish, you know, that means the Jewish faith keeps going. He got a Star of David tattooed, like, really big. And she was pissed. Like, what if she's like, now, CJ, what if the Nazis come back? What if Nazis come back? So she's one of
damn.
those.
Yeah,
like, it was,
yeah.
like, I was like, she was legitimately mad. I was laughing because I thought it was a joke.
But she
that
was
is
like pissed.
such a funny joke to say. Like, what if the Nazis come back getting a Jew? Like, I couldn't believe it. She was dead fucking serious, though. And then today, this black dude was, like, basically me, you know?
Yeah.
And he's picking up all this heavy shit. And she's like, I just can't believe, like, how strong you are. Like,
Oh, damn.
And he's like, yeah, I just work a lot and stuff. And she's like, yeah, but, like, it's got to be like the Africa, right? And she was dead serious. I had to walk away instantly. You know, I had to walk away right away because I was about to start fucking dying laughing because it's insane that she said that. And she was like it was no big deal to say that.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, like, normal. So I walk out to my car and, like, my shit won't fit in my car. I have to put something at the top.
Yeah.
The white dude comes out to help me. And I was like, so have you been, like, working with her for a while? And he's like, no, this is our first day. My dog is freaking out under the bed right now. It's like, no, it's our first day. And I was like, yeah, she can be pretty like racist. And he was
Just
like, dude,
heads
oh my
up.
God. She was just like saying that she thought like it had to be the reason for him being strong because he's from Africa. And like he wasn't. He was just like a normal black kid. And he told me, the reason I hung up the phone, he told me that she like could not believe that he wasn't from Kenya. Like she was like, no, like your family, like you are from Kenya, like your history, whatever. Like she's out there. She's old.
It's just, oh, day. It's
racist.
I've had a lot of experience with tiptoeing the line between like just ignorance that's fixable and just like shit that you just have to let go. And that seems like shit that you just put in that latter one. You gotta pick your battles.
She doesn't even.
You know, you just gotta be like, oh, I mean, no, but okay.
She asked my dad and his wife to go out to dinner with them, or with her, because she's like lonely as fuck. And in the car with my dad's new wife, who is Ecuadorian, and like my mom passed away.
Damn it. Every
she
time
was
you
Mexican,
mention someone who's like a different race, I like.
But
hurt.
my dad loves like the Latin culture. Like he speaks Spanish, he cooks it. Like he
Latinas
loves it.
are fine.
He worked in my grandpa's Mexican restaurant. Like he loves that shit. So she, knowing that Vivi is like Ecuadorian and all that, was just ripping on fucking, like she's just like that. Like she'll be cool to like anybody.
Yeah.
And she just says stuff like it's just like so weird. There's like so many levels of racism. It's fucking insane. She doesn't even know, you know. So let me get your stroke
Levels
story.
of this shit.
You're fucking
All
24
right,
years
yeah.
old. You had a stroke when you're 22.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
It's actually just past the 2-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Another
November
pound.
28th.
Pound it. Very good.
Yeah, it was just a regular schmegular day. I was at work.
Regular
hating my
degular.
fucking job. Back then, I was working for Lutron Electronics in Coopersburg, Pennsylvania.
Wow, that sounds almost as cool as the first Brandonsville or whatever. Fuck shit.
Browningsville. I didn't like the job at all. Coopersburg. And the people were my team was cool, my supervisors were cool, but everyone else could eat my dick from the back.
What were you doing?
I was doing like I was an inside sales assistant, so I was doing pretty much 2/3 the work for the salespeople, who would then take the things that we make and then send them to people and make commission off of it. So it was bullshit. But yeah, so it's just another day at work. I had a headache like all day, but who doesn't have headaches? You know what I mean? It's normal. Like, you know what I'm talking about. And this is shit. This is what happens. I was like, oh, like maybe my period's coming soon. I don't know. I haven't really eaten. Blah blah.
What's the deal with headaches?
And but everyone kind of kept telling me I kind of look like shit. Like I look like kind of pale.
There's good, honest people around you.
But like I felt decent, and at one point, like near lunch, my supervisor was like, "Hey, you should go home if you want to. Like you could." But I was planning on taking a week off in 2 weeks. I was like, "No, I got to get my hours now."
You got that
Turns
week off,
out
though.
that decision saved my life. If I had gone home, I would have died.
Good thing.
Because I would have been home
all by
alone
yourself
until my ex got home from school at like 9 o'clock at night.
That's so scary.
Yeah, so I like eat lunch. I feel so much better, and then the way that our area was set up, we were all sitting in different corners, so we weren't facing each other. We all had like double screens, just typing with headphones in. So after lunch, I'm sitting there, and I feel like the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, like right, like in my fucking heart. And I grab my chest and I hold my breath for as long as I can, because I'm like, bro,
Did you think you're gonna die?
If I didn't know. I was just like, the only thing that I was thinking is, if I breathe again right now, I'll feel that pain. I can't breathe. So I held my breath for as long as I could, and then I could finally breathe, and it was gone. I felt good again. I was like, that was fucking weird, but I'm fine. 2 minutes after that, I'm like, holy shit, I have to puke. I run to the bathroom, I throw up again. I feel amazing. Washing my hands, and that's when I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucked. I'm looking in the mirror and everything's off. Like, I can't really see. It's really dark. My face looks fucked up. And I'm like, yeah, I'm about to pass out. And the last thing I remember thinking is, hey, girl, don't pass out in the bathroom. One, it's tile. And two, you don't know when anyone's going to come in here, get in the hallway. Next thing I know, I'm coming to. There's like an oxygen mask on my face. The second thing that the doctors said saved my fucking life.
Nice.
They called an ambulance, which I was hot about because I didn't have insurance yet. I started working for them in November. So, of course, insurance doesn't begin till January. And this happened November 28th. Or I started working for them in October. So, yeah. I didn't have insurance yet. So I was like, you guys can just toss me in the back of one of your cars. It's like 3 miles away. Fuck.
Take me.
I still haven't paid that. Fuck. I'm not paying that fucking bill.
Wait till Bernie Sanders gets elected. You'll be good.
I'm not paying shit. I'm not even paying my college loans back.
You want to pay shit. Bernie's coming.
Fuck everything.
Clear it all up.
I'm gonna burn it all. But yeah.
Give me free, dude.
Free.
All debts are cleared.
Hashtag free.
The debts have been cleared. Everybody, I told you I'd do it, and I did it. Bernie Sanders 2020.
I'm gonna vote for The Rock, actually, but okay.
That'll be a good movie.
I mean, The Rock, starring
His name's Dwayne Johnson.
Kevin Hart. I don't know.
Yeah, Kevin Hart for Vice.
Oh, fuck that. I would downvote that campaign. It is so hard.
I'm funnier than Kevin Hart. You're funnier than Kevin Hart. Daisy's funnier than Kevin
I
Hart.
was gonna say Daisy's funnier than Kevin Hart.
Honestly,
I mean, he just has good delivery. That's all it is. He's a short motherfucker who has good timing, and there's nothing wrong.
He
with
would come in here and crush so fucking hard.
And he can roast. I'll give him that. He would roast the fuck.
He's very talented. I was just kidding. He would come in here.
Really?
Fuck this.
I don't think he's super talented.
I don't think he's a great stand-up anymore.
Yeah, probably.
I think he's talented and like.
Yeah.
If you saw his movie Paper Soldiers,
he's a good like entertainer now.
You seen Paper Soldiers?
No, I haven't.
It's fucking old as shit from like the 90s.
Yeah,
It's like
I damn sure haven't seen that.
His movie, it's so good. Dude.
He's just like expanding himself right now, like as a brand.
He's gone Hollywood. He's sold out.
Yeah.
So what they say? They're like, hey, you just had a stroke.
Yeah. So they didn't know. So I go in the ambulance.
So have you had weird shit going on your whole life with your heart?
No, it was more like I had always like whenever I got sick as a kid, I got super sick. So people would get a cold and then I would catch it and it would turn into swine flu.
Your immune system sucks.
Yeah, my immune system.
Yeah.
Because I had pneumonia when I was like relatively young, so that fucked it for like a while.
Did people think you'd overdosed? Huh? At work, people thought you overdosed?
Nah, like they just didn't know. Because apparently, which I didn't know until I came back to work. Thanks for telling me, Brooks. You could have kept it to yourself.
Brooks.
Fucking Brooks. He had to tell me. Apparently,
I don't know any cool Brooks.
As I was passing out, he was relatively cool for a supervisor. He was a pretty cool dude.
Brooke. That's a cool, but Brooks,
he was decent.
Brooks.
So, he said apparently as I was going down, as I passed out, I made a cat wailing sound. Meow. And I was like, I could have lived the rest of my life without fucking knowing that.
What do you think you like? Be honest. What noise do you think you made?
He said it sounded like a cat dying. I'm gonna take his word for it.
What do you think it sounded? You made it. Make it.
No, I don't know. Yeah, like something like that. I don't know.
He said a cat noise.
It was like wailing.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
you know
but I also woke up with a handful of my own hair, which is apparently something else that you.
Really though, you just had a stroke. Imagine
Why
you just had a stroke. You're falling into the hall.
This is hashtag triggered.
Let's get into this. This is something that
panic attack.
You aren't even consciously doing. This is the scream of a lifetime. This is what saves your life. This is your fucking conscious going, we need a backup plan because the hallway might not work.
So high. Okay.
So, and
of all the cat things, I can purr, but not okay.
You're falling. Yeah. Hey,
Thank
That was really
good.
Yes,
and then I also had my own hair in my hand, which is apparently you pull out your own hair when you're having a stroke.
That's scary.
When you're falling down, you pull out your own hair. So go to the ER, and I figure I'm just there for a head check because I hit my head really hard when I passed out. I knew I had a concussion. This was my second one. Mm-hmm. Fucking concussions suck, and I couldn't read for shit. So like they were having me sign shit, and I couldn't read it. Like my eyes were like overlapping. Oh, so they were trying to run all these tests, and I was like, I ain't got no insurance. I ain't paying y'all shit. Mm-hmm. Just run the head thing, and I'll leave. Oh, a concussion. I fucking knew it. I'm about to go. I was literally putting my clothes on, getting ready to go. At this point, my ex had already left school and was there with me.
Oh, that's such a good person.
And the doctor was just like, listen, like there's just something that doesn't feel right. You said that you felt a pain in your heart at some point, right? And I was like, yeah, but it's fucking gone now. I'm good. I'm great. I'm getting dressed. I'm out of here. He goes, can I just do one more test? I'm like, fine. We do I think it was it wasn't EKG. I'm really bad at test names. I've taken so fucking many of them.
It's the heart one.
It's the one we did a CAT scan. They did a contrast. That shit makes you feel like you've pissed your pants. Have you ever had to do that?
Thank God. No.
She looks at me and she goes, all right now, hun, you're gonna feel like you peed your pants, but I promise you did not pee your pants.
You're like, bullshit.
And I was like yeah, okay. Yeah. And she injected it into the fucking line, and literally a minute later the shit starts whirring. And I'm like, wait, so I know you said that I didn't. I pissed my fucking pants. There's no way. It was so warm just right in this area. And she's like, no, you're fine. It's just the dye. It's doing it. I'm like, lady, you're not in these panties right now, okay? I've peed myself. I'm embarrassed. Wet. I need to go.
Wet in the worst way.
I've soiled myself and I don't like it. But I didn't pee myself. It's just a fucking contrast dye. But yeah, so we do that. And
weird feeling.
We're waiting for the results, and I knew I was fucked because he came in with 2 other doctors. You know, when they have to have like a witness, and he goes, yeah, so you're going to the ICU right now. Honestly, don't know how you're alive. You should be dead. That
we
pain,
did a horrible job. But we're good. We're
that
here.
pain you felt in your chest was because I had a double pulmonary embolism, which is a big word for a double blood clot, one in each lung. And the pain I felt in my chest was both of them passing through my heart and like not getting caught by some miracle because I would have died immediately.
That's so insane.
And the headaches I'd been having, and like they started saying a bunch of things that now I know were symptoms that I didn't know then. Like they're like, yeah, like haven't you been feeling a little like short of breath? I'm like, yeah, well I thought I was getting fat. Like I haven't been working out.
You're so young.
I'm like out of college. Yeah,
Come
you know
on.
what I mean? Or a stroke. It's just like
who
ridiculous.
the fuck's thinking they're gonna get a heart attack?
So, yeah. So after that, like
they didn't ask you if you were like doing drugs.
The 3 factors that mattered were 1, birth control, which I'm no longer on. So every time I have raw sex, it's a gamble, and I love it.
So fun. What? Hold on. Why though? Like
birth control.
What psycho is just coming inside of you? Like fuck it.
Oh no, but there's still pre-cum. You can get pregnant from pre-cum. If you've masturbated in the last, or if you've come period in the last 24 hours, there are hangers on inside of your urethra.
Hangers on.
Live sperm
Those
that didn't
dudes don't
exit.
Make it, man.
If you pre-cum and some of them get in there, it can happen. It's very, very rare. I've also been told I have a diminished.
I have 0 kids.
Fertility rate, so I'm loose with it. I'm reckless. I'm reckless.
0 fertility rate.
Not 0. Reduced. If
you
I
want
get
kids,
I don't want to have them. I've always wanted to adopt, which is really hard because I want to be in a throuple, and I feel like the government's not gonna like that.
Go to Utah.
I don't want to live in Utah though.
Shit's cool.
I want my cake and I want to eat it too. I want to like live in like.
Why do you have to do a throuple? Why don't you guys just be in a throuple without getting married? Fuck a government.
Well, you can't get married, period. But like they do very thorough household investigations before they let you adopt.
Why do you? Oh.
They like come and look at your house. A duple.
Just do a regular duple.
No, I'm good on that.
No,
one
listen,
person is not enough.
You do a throuple, but you take the one. Maybe honestly,
yeah.
Maybe you're the worst representative. Who knows? I don't know the other two. But if you are, who knows? Who knows?
Well, we obviously can't do me and the other girl because they're gonna be biased against lesbians.
If us three were in a relationship, y'all two would go get the adoption. I wouldn't be a part of it.
I feel like me and her actually would be the best option.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
We are interracial. We're college educated. Those are the two things you need. And we're lesbians. That's all you need. Those are the things.
So now we're gonna have understand exactly
little
what
Asian
I'm saying.
kid. Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
So you do that. You keep me here,
and then
this is my house.
Yeah,
you have your own house. You're at my house right now.
But
you both have your own places that you could go right now.
But I wanna.
You show them that.
Yeah, but I don't know. This feels very dishonest, and I've had this whole thing about honesty since the whole stroke thing. I've been honest to my id for like
all my lies gave me this stroke, man.
Nah, it's not even that. It's just like literally I've been playing off shit for like being young. I'm like, I'm young, I have time, and it's like literally, bitch, you don't know how much time you have.
Yeah.
So fuck who you want to fuck and be in the relationships you want to be in and make that shit work. I'm what you would call a habitual line stepper. So if it's something I want to do, I'm gonna fucking figure out a way to do it. You can't tell me no. That's how it is.
Wise words. You did it. You killed it. Do you want people to follow you?
I mean, like they can.
What you got?
At Teesh GIF, TEESHGIFF. That's on Insta and Twitter, which I don't use.
Yeah, Twitter.
I use
feel like
Insta.
You got to be like a news reporter or a politician for Twitter.
Yeah. Oh, politicians. I met the greatest politician recently at
what was his name?
At an Indian wedding. He wouldn't want me to say it. He was like so uptight about being a politician that we made fun of him about it all night, and it was hilarious.
Was he cool?
He like ended up being cool, but like we would introduce him, be like, oh my god, like have you met so and so, the politician? And he'd be like, guys, like shut up about that. I really don't like to be a politician.
ASMR. Okay. Wow. Well,
Teesh GIF.
TEESHGIFF. You killed it.
Yeah.
Tinder Files number 4. Great episode. Thank you.
I mean, this has been a good time.
Would you do a podcast again?
Yeah, for sure. This was very interesting.
Unfortunately, if anyone else asks you, it's not going to be this much fun. But we did it. We did a smoke break. We did a full episode, 2 hours, 21 minutes. I'm going to hit you with these ending words of wisdom. If you listen to this episode, you should know that it is on YouTube if you want to see what Teesh looks like if you're creepy. But follow her on Instagram if you want to be really creepy. That's it. I'm going to give you these ending words of wisdom. I'll be right back for the outro. I love you.
Where will he go next? This phantom from another time. This resurrected ghost of a previous nightmare. Chicago, Los Angeles, Miami, Florida, Vincennes, Indiana, Syracuse, New York. Any place, every place. Where there's hate, where there's prejudice, where there's bigotry. He's alive. He's alive so long as these evils exist. Remember that when he comes to your town. Remember it when you hear his voice speaking out through others. Remember it when you hear a name called, a minority attacked, any blind, unreasoning assault on a people or any human being. He's alive because through these things, we keep him alive.
Every single time that Bluff God beat comes in, I get so fucking excited, even though I don't want to be doing this at all right now, and I just want to eat. I'm still excited with this Bluff God beat. Bluff God and, it's not Stranger Things, it's the Twilight Zone. Bluff God and the Twilight Zone go together very well. Go follow him, go check out his website, bluffgod.com, if you like what you heard in the intro and the outro. He's been on the podcast a couple times, and he has a podcast of his own, Producer Cloud. This is officially a Bluff God plug. How about that? But that's it for episode 293, Tinder Files. Number 4 was so much fun. Thank you, Teesh. Really appreciate it. I'm just so happy right now and content with the way the Couch Talk's going. Thank you guys so much. I got a new bed in my room, and it's kind of small. It's just going to be hard to figure out, but we got more room in here for things such as filming it at this angle, maybe. I don't know. We're going to figure something out. Maybe I'll buy a desk, you know? I'm not too sure, but why would you care? If you do care, though, you go to patreon.com/CJCouchTalk to help support the show. I do have some things that I pay for. I'm about to get Anchor, and I also pay for SoundCloud every month. And I bought all these microphones, and I'd like to buy a new one. And I bought, you know, a mixer and this MacBook and the camera and just all this stuff, you know, because I love doing this and it's an investment for myself. But I'd like to break even. So patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk if you would like to help support the show. You can also follow me on Instagram. It is at CJ Couch Talk. And if you have any questions, comments, insults, or would like to be a guest, you can email me. It is cjcouchtalk@gmail.com. That is C as in Christ, J as in Jesus, C as in Christ, O as in ostrich, U as in uranium, C as in Christ, H as in horses, T as in tantalizing, A as in ass, L as in labia, K as in kaboom @gmail.com. I am so fucking good at talking fast. It's a goddamn shame. Thank you very much for listening. I will talk to you some point this weekend. Love you.